Y hola, ¿qué tal chicos? Bienvenidos y bienvenidas a toda la gente que nos vaya a ver. Disculpen por bueno, por unos cuantos momentos o no sé cuánto tiempo no voy a poder hablar. Eh, am, 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 am. ¿Qué más les iba a decir? Sí van a regalar cosas chicos, de hecho estén atentos porque miren, obviamente ya saben, hacer encuestas, hacer tweets y van a poder ganar, bueno, van a poder entrar a rifas de los packs de eSports. Solamente dan eso en estas transmisiones. Eh, Así que no, yo lo hago más que nada porque como les comento, yo siempre he visto la Pro Circuit y la verdad hay dos teams en esta ocasión que em, o sea, parece que son mexicanas, o sea, son equipos de puras chavas. Entonces tenemos que darle nuestro apoyo, chavos, ya que pues ahora sí que generalmente equipos femeninos no los apoyan en los eSports y es algo que a mí siempre me ha molestado. Porque hay muchas chicas que juegan muy bien, no solo Gears of War, sino otros juegos. Y generalmente, ¿cómo decirlo? A veces los hombres suelen ser malos con ellas, suelen despreciarlas en los eSports y es algo que no deben hacer. Incluso yo a ustedes les pido que apoyen, los apoyen. Yo en esta ocasión no hablaré mucho, chavos, no podré hablar demasiado, entonces de vez en cuando, pues les hablaré un rato a lo mejor. Ya saben cómo está esto. Entonces, por el momento, pues sí, no va a poder, así que disfruten las partidas. Espero puedan apoyarlas ustedes. De igual forma, pues bueno. Muchas gracias chicos a todos, a Rubí, Ancestral, a Essence, a Ángel, a Mexican. Gracias por estarnos viendo, muchas gracias. Ángel Gabriel, a Deadgun, Iván, a Jax, a Explosive, a Panda Games, a Misael, a Ángel Zeus, Carlos, a Feri. Muchas gracias a todos los que nos están viendo, chicos. De verdad se los agradezco. Saludos, Jorge, también. A Rhapsody, gracias por estarnos viendo, chicos. Bueno, chicos, yo los dejo. Espero disfruten las partidas. Nos vemos hasta la próxima.
see what she can do.
When you have these new faces, new female talent, new amateur teams come out, the community wants to know more about them. They're just as curious as anybody else, and they want to see those players into the spotlight. That just shows how united we actually are.
The biggest thing I think is confidence, that they're getting more comfortable being a part of everything because they're seeing how everybody's accepted. You know, everybody can play.
You just got to play, like you really have to show yourself. You got to start playing game battles, you got to start playing online tournaments, just go out there, put yourself out there and don't be scared. A gamer tag is just a gamer tag, you just have to play your game and you're good.
Fantastic to hear from so many well-known faces throughout the esports gears community, especially that one MLG commentator. He had a lot to say.
Yeah, who is that guy?
Of course, here a look at this evening's bracket. We have Yikes versus Lady Gaming over at the top, then Fatalis versus Lotus. Of course, that's the game we're going to jump into. Lockdown versus N7, and Ladies of Dior versus Transcendence over towards the bottom. I just personally hope that we get to see Sufficiently on this evening's show, just simply so I can have flashbacks and some deja vu of that epic moment where you failed to pronounce that game attack.
Sufficiently will be on lockdown, on Lockdown's team.
Okay.
So,
right.
you know, so we may end up catching one of their matches, so to speak, right there. But even going forward, we have so many more new teams. Like we have three Latin American girls teams out here playing today. And throughout the process, and when we was coming up with it, I had probably 2 or 3 others submit as well.
That's
to try to get in. Like we probably could have did this tournament with 16 all-girl teams, but you know, we only got so much time here in Fight Night.
Maybe there could be another one.
Maybe in the future. It just keeps growing.
Dude, it's awesome. It really is. So first of all, massive thank you to all the females that turned out for this evening's tournament. We appreciate you guys, and good luck in this evening's tournament. But moving forward, let's talk about our first game now. We can take a look at our map bans and picks for game 1. As we mentioned, Femme Fatalis, the Latin American squad, going up against Lotus.
They took Foundation off right off the rip.
Wow, they did. And then Forge goes. We have Harbor going as well from Femme Fatalis. Dam goes as well. So we're actually going to head over to a Reclaimed for our map, I believe. In terms of the format of this evening, we're going to have best of ones.
Best of ones for the first round, and semifinals and finals are both best of 3s.
Okay, all right, so that's how it's going to work this evening. So obviously, we'll see our map bans and picks affected. And when we head over towards the semifinals, we'll have more maps, of course. But Reclaimed will be the map between Femme Fatalis and Lotus.
Reclaimed's going to be a good map to definitely showcase all these girls' skills here. And you know, one thing about Reclaim, as always, we're going to see who's going to take control here in the first half. We're going to get to see what's going to be their strategy around weapon placements.
That's the one thing that gets me kind of excited, because last time when we saw the females on Fight Night, it took a little bit of a different turn. Stuff that we weren't necessarily used to seeing came through, and it was actually kind of like, oh, this is good. I like what we're seeing. It was almost like a more aggressive play style. So hopefully we get to see that again today.
No, I definitely agree with you. Full force there, Benson. And you know, as we see before, it's like even in different regions, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The different regions, we see different things. And like you said, in the last all-female Fight Night we saw different things as well. I'm curious to see the strategies. I'm curious to see if we see different weapon placements. Or are we going to see the same things that we even normally see? You know what I'm saying? Within the different regions, we see different things. Like you said, in the last all-female Fight Night we had, we saw different things as well. I'm curious to see the strategies. We don't see enough of the placements. Or are we going to see the same things that we even normally see? You know what I'm saying? Within the different regions, we see different things. Like I said, last
this evening's Gears Fight Night, we have a massive announcement that you will not want to miss. So do stay tuned for that. But for now, we're heading into our first matchup this evening for our girls female tournament.
And this is going to be our first matchup here on Fight Night with the new Gears update in place.
Yes. I didn't even think about that.
Exactly. So the Hammer Burst has got a buff. The Hammer Burst have got a buff, so it's going to be more viable now. A lot of the support weapons, which is going to be Overkill, Enforcer, Retro Lancer, Hammer Burst, all of those are going to be, the respawn timers have increased in those. So instead of 60 seconds, it's going to take those a minute to respawn.
Awesome.
My fault, minute and a half to respawn.
Minute and a half? Okay.
Yeah, minute and a half.
So we can obviously keep tabs of that. For now, though, game number 1. Lotus is going to be our blue squad, and Femme Fatalis, our Latin American squad, going to be the red team for this one. Curious to see how this one is going to start off on board with Haley. And we'll see if she's currently going to be able to try and trade that kill out. Looks good. Has the down. That's going to be Hopiana that falls. Nicely played from Haley. Able to get one, and more importantly, get away with a life.
Yes, it is, though. And it looked like, you know, to start that one off, Lotus had the upper hand. They played it very, very passively, and they will come out on top with control over this B hill. And 3 members head went down there from Femme Fatalis. And so we're going to see Lotus up top in control. They're looking good. They need to be patient here. It's going to be 10-second respawns, Benson.
Yep.
They don't want to overextend for this domination just yet. They want to see where all the rest of the members is from an opposing team are coming out, slay them one more time, then make that transition.
And Lotus has done a great job. They now have, of course, control of that mid-neutral hill, and that 2-to-1 hill lead will give them that advantage. You can see that on the scoreboard at the top left of your screens. The blue screen, of course, going to be increasing a little quicker than our Femme Fatalis one. The current score is 76-66. So about a 10-point lead. Now it looks like the C hill is actually going to be neutralized. So Femme Fatalis going a little bit aggressive now towards our home hills.
Yes, they are. They're going to overextend down here. They're going to cap because they realize, they look at the top of the map and they say, hey, it's so many Lotus members up here. Nobody's going to be defending their home hill. So they're going to back up and they're going to actually get this cap for free. Lotus, they're going to have to drop down here. They had one player coming off the back respawn. They're going to go down to 1v2 situation over here. Hope is going to be able to kill Jinx and lock down our home hill. They're going to be able to push back Melody. So the 2-cap will go back in favor of Lotus here.
Yes, it will. Still staying on board with the Femme Fatalis squad.
Now, Vincent, for all our new girls out there who's watching the stream,
yes.
Hold up. We got some action going down here. We got a push coming up top. Because we're going to see the take back up here by the Swarm team. They're going to actually come up here and get beat, but look at the score. They're still going to be in a good situation where they can actually hold a 2-cap and pull away here with this lead.
Yeah, it's looking good. Of course, the lead's not going to be too big, just over around about 10 points as it stands. But Femme Fatalis now with a 2-to-1 hill advantage. As you said, Guy, they're going to chip away at the early Lotus lead, and if they can hold it, at least, then we'll see them potentially pick up round number 1. But again, something to worth mentioning, we are at 10-second respawns, so it's going to be very, very quick respawns in this one. Hopiana that springs into life onto the A hill. We'll see if she's actually going to be able to hold off this wave of potential Femme Fatalis players, but it actually has the support. But Hopiana is able to shut down Jinx. Jinx in that 1 versus 2, of course, and looks good now for Lotus to regain control of the map.
Yes, they will. So up here at top map, Lotus, they have both home hills. Femme Fatalis, they have a lot of resources here up top. Yes, they're controlling B, but they need to take a bigger look at the rest of the map and what's going on. They will regain control of their home hill, but they need to play for this trip cap. They're cutting it close.
Yes, they most definitely are. I think they now need to actually push to neutralize C. We'll see if they're able to do the maths quick enough, and that pressure is going to need to come in. It's going to need to come in very, very quickly. The A hill, however, is being neutralized. Lotus not going to sit back and turtle, a mistake that we see so many Gears of War players, even
if they get into A,
they're Gucci.
Lotus cross map.
Lotus played that one phenomenally. As I was going to say, you see that mistake come in even on the highest level of Gears, where teams kind of panic, they turtle. Lotus having absolutely none of that. They overextend over to Femme Fatalis's home hill, and they will cap it. Hopiana kicking things off here with 5 kills in round number 1.
So
a fantastic performance.
What I was going to say is that if we have any new girls out there in the stream that want to get involved with, well, anybody out there that wants to get involved here with Gears Esports and possibly be on one of these streams, or if you don't know exactly what escalation is, escalation is going to be best of 13 rounds. So first to 7 will win a map here. This first round will be best of 1, but hey, how do you win a round? First to 210 points will win a round, or to get a 3-cap, which is capping all 3 rings, you will get a domination. Now, at the end of every round, we will be adding 2 seconds to the respawn timer, and the losing team will be able to place a weapon on the map so that losing team will say, hey, you know what? Let's get some strategy. Let's play something to possibly help us win the next round.
And speaking of that weapon, you see Femme Fatalis. Of course, they lost that first round. You see they've placed shock grenades down on the bottom side of the map. So we'll see how those shock grenades are actually going to affect the gameplay. For now, though, Hopiana, who's leading in terms of kills, already made her way in towards that B hill, puts herself in a great position. And down it actually comes as well in favor of Lotus. And Hopiana should be able to get a couple of good shots in there. Nicely played. But there you see that shock grenade now cornering Hopiana in the corner. She isn't going to be able to move just yet. But again, doing a good job of just putting down some good damage.
Yes, she is here. Femme Fatalis, they say, hey, let's put those shock grenades down to try to prevent them from getting into this B hill. It came a little bit late here. The shock was just a little bit off place. It was more in that corner. Hope wouldn't have been able to sit there.
Here comes the flank. Oh, here comes a quick flank from Seren. Nicely done, of course. No, Lotus do have A and C. If they jump on the B hill now, they could actually secure the trip cap domination.
They need to back up.
That seems to be the game plan. Is anyone from Femme Fatalis going to be able to get to their home hill quick enough? They are, and it's going to be Melody. Nicely done. Finds the pick, and for now, keeps Femme Fatalis in this game.
Yes, they do, and that was actually a clutch break. It was looking grim for them for a second there. If Lotus was just able to cap their home hill a little bit quicker, rather than trying to play for that 1 kill, they could have came out with that early domination there. And as you see in the top left-hand corner of your screen, you're going to have all three hills there, showing who's controlling the hill. You got your A hill, B hill, and C hill, and you can correlate those colors to the scoreboard at the top of the map to see who's controlling what and who's in the lead there. But that domination was almost coming in there when all three of those hills was being capped.
Yeah, LDiamonDie does a good job just retaking control of her home hill. So for now, Lotus still good to have that 2-to-1 hill advantage, and that lead is only going to increase here. So if you're Femme Fatalis, you have to make a play relatively quickly. You don't want this round going all the way to the wire. Of course,
they have a good lead though. Lotus has a great lead here. They got a few downs here, but they're not being over aggressive here. They have 4 people up top watching the B hill. They're playing the 2-cap. Femme Fatalis, they need to get these smokes off soon here and make a good push up top.
Of course, round number 2, 12-second respawns. So if you're Lotus, you can sit back, wait for Femme Fatalis to push you, try and get a quick succession of kills, up 2, 3, maybe even 4. That gives you license to push in, but Haley's going to draw first blood. That's going to be Elegance that falls. Now over to Toastek, who's trying to defend the B hill. Nicely done. That's a double for Toastek, and they secure that B hill. They keep it locked in. One player from Femme Fatalis trying to go up the flank, but I don't think that's going to be enough for them with those players coming off spawn. I don't think they're going to be able to get that map control quick enough. So Lotus now theoretically should be 2-0 up.
Yes, they should be, Benson. That's exactly what's going to happen here. Nobody's going to be in position here to take that top B hill. The one thing with Femme Fatalis is they need to make their moves quicker to break those neutral setups. We see them, you see them, they set up. They got some good setups here. They look like they're about to make the right move there, but they just need to get those smokes off together, make those pushes together, and regain control, because they definitely have the idea of what's the right next move to make here.
Yep.
Just need to be a little bit faster there.
Now, of course, Femme Fatalis back on weapon placement, hovering a block top mana for now. We'll see if they're actually going to lock that one in.
And that'd be a fine block, because they haven't controlled the B hill too much here.
This is true.
So it's like, you know, why even have any power weapon be placed up here? Why even, rather if it's nade, snipe, boom shot, whatever, they don't want nothing up there.
It's a defensive weapon placement, but it's a smart weapon placement, so we respect that a lot. Of course, now with that being removed, we head to round number 3, 14-second respawns, but the first couple of rounds definitely have been all Lotus. Femme Fatalis, though, have had moments of brilliance. Now, can you spring those moments of brilliance in and secure yourself the 3rd round?
You're going to have to stop Hope when she comes up here towards top manor. She's been getting there easily. They need to make sure they get a well-placed shock up there. They probably should actually place the shock grenades up top. You can see those 4 members get in there. Hope gets in there for free, and she picks up the first kill. And she wants to be aggressive here, but the misroll, Haley is able to take her out.
And nicely played by Haley, just sprung on that glimpse of an opportunity. And that is going to be Femme Fatalis now locking down the B hill for the first time here in this game off the initial break. But it's going to be LDiamonDie who actually wraps all the way over towards the home hill. Unfortunately, not going to win that 1v1. That's going to be Jinx that comes out on top. And we'll see, once again, Femme Fatalis lock down that A hill. They have B now as well controlled. Can they do exactly what Lotus did to them the previous round and build themselves a very, very big lead just off that 2-to-1 hold?
And you know what, the one thing is I can see right here is that these girls have a lot of patience. Something that a lot of guy teams don't even have is patience here. And they got a lot of patience on holding these 2-caps. They're not overly eager for the domination. That's a great thing, though.
Exactly, because it's not as if they're just not being aggressive. They're waiting for the opportunity to be aggressive, right?
Yes.
They're waiting to be pushed, get 3-4 kills, and then go for that.
Waiting for their teammates to respawn here, making sure that they set up. And that's good. They're not forcing too many plays here.
Very true. Opiana?
Take notes, everybody. This is take notes, okay? Because some of y'all be playing for dominations too quick out there. Not waiting for y'all teammates to respawn. Not making pushes as a unit.
Yeah, that's definitely not how you want to play escalation at all. But as we said, female team is kicking things off with some fantastic gameplay. Now over to Seren, they have A and C now locked in because of that aggressive push that did come through. Are they going to think about potentially collapsing over towards the B hill? The revive comes through as well as the cleanup on Jinx. Sadly, the Seren does go down. I don't think LDiamonDie was in a position to actually go for that revive. And again, the shot grenade comes in.
There's 2 downs right there. They need to clean up both those down. She needs to make a decision, and she's going to run through that to try to get the kills if possible. They needed to wrap around, but that shot grenade was almost a detriment in a sense.
Essentially, but now Hikbo basically in a 1v2. She will also fall. Lotus just trying to fight aggression with aggression down there on the A hill. Meanwhile, you can see I'm alluding just on that B hill, keeping it neutral, or keeping it in their favor, I should say. It doesn't look like any pressure is going to come on that at all, because you can see Lotus, they're happy campers right now in Femme Fatalis home hill.
Yes, they are here, Benton. And so, you know, the B hill is under their control, but Lotus says, hey, you know what? We got a 2-cap here. Nobody's contesting us. We just have to worry about some of these guys off, some of these girls off the respawn. And Femme Fatalis, they need to push in here a little bit quicker. They're going to finally get in. They're going to actually take out Chick. Serene needs to make sure she backs out of here. No point for her to be there any longer. Hope is able to pick up a kill on Jinx top map. It looks like Lotus is about to get up here and try to regain control over this B hill.
And if Femme Fatalis can hold a 2-1 advantage, I think they may actually take the lead in about the last couple of seconds. The problem is, here comes that push. As you mentioned, Hobiana tries to go in first and get that initial kill. She has gone down, and surely Femme Fatale can clean that up. They will be able to, but the score is getting close. 195 to 188.
They need to decap C.
You gotta go. You gotta put some pressure on the C hill. A is being decapped as well, so someone's going to wrap back and at least defend that.
Big kill right here.
From Haley, she at least gets on the hill.
Illis got one. Illis got two.
Illis,
yo, she saved the game right there with that last kill.
Oh, it was being decapped. Oh my lord. Illis chick with the phenomenal double.
That was a big double. If she does not, and the smart thing that she did right there is when both came in, she didn't even bother fighting the first one.
Right.
She went for the back line and took the one girl that was off guard there. She took her, won her fight there for the double, and she was able to make sure that hill did not get decapped, because if it did, that would have been a Femme Fatalis.
That was half a second away from being decapped right at the very end. That would have been a saucy ending to round number 3. For now, though, Femme Fatalis back on weapon placement.
Oh, retros. Okay, I'm fine with this retro placement. Give them a little extra kick and maybe give them a little extra here to defend that B hill. But we're gonna see, because in the opening rounds here, they're very patient with getting in. They're letting Hope take that opening B hill. They're letting her get in there. They need to make sure they place a well-placed shot grenade on top of the B hill, and then rotate this Retro Lancer up top and try to put some damage in there. At the pace at which both these teams are playing, that's going to be a very, very good weapon placement.
Hobiana, once again, though, able to get inside that B hill for free, and she really has been just a massive nuisance that Femme Fatales, as of yet, not really been able to deal with. And you can see just the amount of damage.
Bullying right here, but they're going to all get in here. She's going to get one.
Oh! Sure. Oh, if she'd have managed to find a second there, that would have been good. I mean, she is still down. No one's actually cleaned her up yet, but the meat shield does come in from I Hit Girl, and that should be a revive as well. So Femme Fatale doing a much better job now of securing the B hill, but it's not over just yet. In go Lotus for a second wave of aggression. We'll see if Elegance is going to be able to get that down. Well, nicely done, and Serena's there to clean up both those 2 kills. Trip cap domination coming in early here, round number 4 for Lotus. Looking good, and that in fact will be the round. Yep, that's going to be 4-0 Lotus.
And that was a good flank there by Elegance. Elegance saw that it was at least 4 people that pushed up there to regain control over B, and she made sure she got in, and she tried to pinch him there with the rest of her teammates. Hope Hit went down, but they got pinched by Toast and Elegance and Serene up there, and that was a very good rotation there by Lotus. And so at this point, if I'm Femme Fatalis, I'm thinking like, hey, you know, what do we do here? You change the pace of the map. You put something big down low. You put a drop shot, in-bar, boom shot down low. You haven't been winning too many fights up top at Manor, so switch it and play down here for Workshop. But they will just choose to put ensigns here. Now, I don't think the ensigns are going to be able to hold enough weight to redirect the fight down low.
You're certainly not going to get the problem for Femme Fatale, which is of course Hobiana doing such a good job of just getting inside that B hill.
Yes.
I don't think, you know, ensigns are going to be enough where she's going to be drawn away from that initial fight, because she seriously has been a big nuisance. But Femme Fatale is, you know, 4 rounds in, still trying to figure out exactly how do we want to approach that fight. And once again, you're going to see her fly. I mean, that's just fantastic movement as well. You can see just how quickly she's getting there every single round, and this may actually be a couple of free kills for her. She already finds Hit Girl, now looking for more.
Look at her just dodging those shots in there, using this corner to its fullest potential, and that pretty much negates what the one lady is doing here down here at the gate.
But that was actually insane kills coming through.
She got the double with it, right? Or that was one?
I think that may...
No, she picked up 1 kill.
There's just 1, yeah.
Yeah, she picked up the kill on Illis chick there. Now there, you need to get a count of where everybody else is. She may be able to overextend, because I think Illis chick is on respawn. Oh, they do have 1 member down low on top of that C hill. But with it being 20-second respawns, when you pick up those opening initial kills, you have to be thinking, okay, where's the next kill? Because we're going to be on 18-second respawns here, actually. And so every kill is going to matter that much more.
Honestly, you may see Hobiana just try and force that, but recognize that there was some support over there for Femme Fatale.
And you see she didn't cat B, and she couldn't cat B because the Retro Lancer was there looking at the gate. Now, she might have went down, but she needed at least 1 more teammate in there to get control over that B hill.
Yeah, just to assist, if worst case scenario, of course.
Because if you look at the scoreboard, it's been 1-1 this entire time. Lotus should at least have a good 30 or 40 point lead here.
We'll see if they're able to build that now, because they have locked in a 2-1 advantage. Hit Girl, meanwhile, still trying to be a nuisance. We'll see, though, potentially if she tries to overextend here towards Lotus's home hill. Now, Pickle able to support her teammate, and there we go. We see that push from Femme Fatales coming in towards that C-Hill. This is something that they've actually been very, very good at throughout the 4 rounds that we've seen so far, is just putting the pressure on Lotus's home hill. They know exactly when the right time to do it is. It's just they haven't been able to convert that pressure into any rounds just yet.
Yes, they have. And they're locking down this hill. Elegant, she really can't push in there, especially with the Retro Lancers looking at her. But I think she's waiting for her teammate to come off respawn, so it will be a 2v2 fight for regain control over Lotus's home hill. The shot grenade is going to go out as well. Elegant, she's trapped in a difficult position here, but Illis chick will pick up a kill. She needs to be patient, and Illis gets the double, and they will regain control over their home hill.
Seems like Illis always manages to get herself into the right position.
The right situation. She said, this is my home hill, and she's locking it down.
And doing a good job, and again, still that 2-1 hill advantage, but it isn't a massive lead, guy. It's only going to be around 8 seconds as it stands, and if you're Femme Fatales, you can again apply that pressure coming through. Unfortunately, though, Elegance is going to find that pick. And now you may actually see Lotus just try and build even further on this lead. They could apply the pressure for the trip cap if they wanted to, because as you mentioned, Guy, these respawn timers are very, very high indeed. 18 seconds as it stands.
Yeah, and this is looking like it's going to go down to the wire. Can't see this inning in a domination anytime soon. Big double kill going down up top. That's going to be 3 down there for Femme Fatales. So now, can they hold up? They need to make a push, but I don't think they got enough time here to decap the home hill across the map. And this is going to be another Lotus round. Yeah, Lotus recognize, hey, we just need to defend 1 hill and we'll win the round. And Lotus now springing to life. 5-round lead here. Really, really good stuff so far from them. Of course, this is a US versus Latin America matchup, so a bit of a rivalry there. Yes, it is. So now, on the weapon placement, you still got frag grenades to be used here, so I'm assuming that's what we're going to see here mid-map. I don't see no big power weapons going down now if they didn't go in at the very bottom slot or the very top slot of the map, because usually to put a big power weapon dead center, it's not a wise decision. It's a chaotic fight for it, and there's not enough consistency there in those type of fights where teams like to do it. Here's a weird question, though. If you're Femme Fatales, do you not almost want to create chaos? Because right now you're looking at the way Lotus played. It's very structured. They're very organized. It's very organized. I mean, how do you fight organization? You know, if you can't beat it with organization, sometimes a little bit of chaos can spice things up a little bit. I fully agree with you. That's why I was saying that. You know, I was hoping that a big weapon placement had went down at the bottom where the ensigns are currently located there to kind of mix things up, because you see Lotus is very structured up top. Yeah. And they're winning that fight almost every single time. And once again, you're going to see Hope spring his left, but this time going to get challenged. Both players still alive on the B hill, and finally we see Jinx shut down that Hope here on a push. And bear in mind, this is a big round as well. It's 20-second respawns as it stands. So, I mean, if Femme Fatales can just kind of use that numerical advantage they've now earned themselves and collapse down on that home hill, could well see an early trip cap domination. Yes, we can there. And so now, we're gonna, and so I want to say, so now, so you're gonna have Femme Fatales. They do have control over B hill. They are losing control over their home hill. They're gonna have to really back up, lock it down. Lotus, they're gonna, I think, yep, they're gonna move over a few more people over there to that home hill. So they're just waiting for the rest of the members of Femme Fatales to kind of just push off a respawn here, and just so they say, hey, we're fine with taking this 2v2 fight every single time. And they're trying to force the rest of the girls from up top to come down and break their own setup. Looking good. As it stands, it is Femme Fatales with the small lead. Very, very small indeed, but that should be negated rather quickly as Lotus do cap both home hills. And Hopiana again wants a little bit of revenge for losing the initial B fight. Hops in towards the B hill and finds a double trip cap domination. Could potentially come through. It's going to be down to Ludi to try and put a stop to it, but Illis loves those doubles. I think she wants a triple here. She a double machine right here. That's going to be the trip cap domination coming through, and a 6-0 advantage at the half. So just to give you guys a little score update of the next match we're about to see right after this one. We're going to see Lockdown defeat N7 7-1. We're going to see Ladies of Dior. That's Sufficiently's team, right? Yes. Ooh, so that's going to be fun. We're going to see Ladies of Dior take down Transcendent 7-3. They were fantastic last time we saw those guys. Or girls, I should say. Yes. As it stands, 6-0. Of course, you can make sure you're watching on live.gearsofwar.com. And if you fancy playing in any of the 2Ks, which we normally highlight on Fight Night, just make sure you sign up at GameBattles.com. Yep. So, Lockdown versus Ladies of Dior will be our next map on stream. That's going to be awesome. That's a best of 3 as well, because it's semifinal. Yes, it is. Woo! Tons of Gears of War action to show you guys this evening. As it stands, Lotus in our first match of the evening. 1 round away and a very, very quick victory. Illustric manages to find one. That's going to be Melody that does drop. But Piana, though, as well, just going to lock down that mid-neutral hill.
And she really has been such a pain for Femmes Fatales to deal with it. And if you were to take MVP from this first map, or the first series, I think it has to be either Illustric or Hopian so far, because they have both been making some seriously good plays.
They really have been. They've been on rotation. They've been challenging their fights. They've been taking their fights with a lot of confidence as well, as well as Toast. This whole team has just been firing off from all cylinders. You can definitely tell that these girls have gotten a lot of good scrims in before this match, and definitely has practiced a lot for this.
Yep, they have indeed. F-Hill being decapped. That's going to be Lotus with the fight over on that side, trying to control that home hill. Mid-neutral hill, the E-hill now, however, should be contested. You can see the push potentially coming down there. But for now, it is still in Lotus control. As I say that, though, the neutralization could come through Toastek. Well, call it from behind there as Karene came through. And that's a pick for her. But sadly, again, Illustric on that E-hill. Really being a nuisance, and what we see.
I think she's going to challenge this fight here. Oh, she got a good shot.
Oh, okay.
Turned on her.
Oh,
but she will go down. Just enough damage here. But that's just been one of the successes here of Lotus, that they've been fighting as a unit. Hasn't seen too many of these girls fight a lot of 1v1s unless they absolutely had to and clutch up here in a situation. They've definitely been there in been there for each other in a lot of fights.
And Lotus are still at a 2-1 hill disadvantage here. Bear that in mind. Femmes Fatales really trying to fight back into this one. It'd be a full reverse sweep if it was to happen, which we've never seen in any game ever. Yes. So if it did happen, we need to send them just the entire prize money straight off the bat, because that would be unbelievable.
No, if Femmes Fatales actually reverse swept here, I would honestly say, hey guys, we had a good fight night. It's been a good run. Day one. I don't even care about the rest of the matches. This is the fact that we finally saw it.
GG everyone else. Sorry.
We'll start up a GoFundMe to get them the prize pool. if we're not allowed to do that.
I don't think we're allowed to do that. I'm going to be honest. As it stands, though, the E-hill now being neutralized. It is Femmes Fatales with a big lead. You just need to hold on to your home hill. But what we saw Lotus do in round number 1, if you remember, in this exact same position, was they sent one player to overextend to the F-hill. Has someone from Femmes Fatales done that to now go over to the F-hill? I don't think they have. The E-hill, however, is going to be the area of contention. And honestly, with that E secure, surely Femmes Fatales find that first round on what would be a seriously impressive comeback. As I say that, though, Illustric does spring into life over at the home hill, but no one, sadly, over at the mid-neutral hill. So Femmes Fatales now just 5 rounds away from leveling this up.
And yep, so they will take their first round. And just to give you guys another update here.
Oh, you got updates on updates.
Yeah, Yikes won their first match 7-0 against Lady Gaming. So Yikes will play the winner of this matchup.
Oh, okay.
Definitely is. Definitely a lot of quick matches here in the first round. I'm very excited here for these semifinals to come up. Lockdown versus Ladies of Dior is going to be a good one.
I can't wait for that game. I can't wait for that game, because I was seriously impressed with a lot of the talent that we saw last time. Who will be involved in that semifinal match. So this definitely one you're going to want to watch.
This is going to be the first weapon placement here of Lotus. We're going to see what they want to do, and they're going to say, hey, let's play it safe here. We haven't seen any big power weapons on the map just yet. Let's just put another set of grenades down low on top of this neutral hill.
Illustric sitting pretty at the top there with
20 kills.
Yeah.
Dropping that 20 mile.
Bear in mind as well, the impressive thing about that performance as well is 13 caps and 8 breaks. And it's not even winning 1v1s. The amount of double kills, the amount of 1v2s that she has been able to win this map has been seriously,
and they've been clutch 1v2s here as well.
Like for the W, like out here clutching up the rounds. Very impressive stuff so far. And now on board with Toastek. And we'll see if she's going to be able to help secure that E-hill. But Illustric once again.
Oh, that's a flank coming around down low. And it's Hope. She says, you know what, she's going to try to pinch him. Pulling out her Lancer. Great move there. Domination won't come in here yet until they can clean up both these kills. Hope's on the flank and I saw a little friendly fire there for a second. But Haley, she's going to pick up that double kill and secure that E-hill here for her squad. But they will lose their home hill up top.
And bear in mind, Haley was actually the last female alive there for Femmes Fatales. If she dies, that's a trip cap, game over. But for now, Femmes Fatales do stay alive in this series. The question, though, for how much longer will we see Lotus just try and put the final nail in this matchup? and force that E-Hill. Yes, we will. 3 numbers already pushing down, but FemFatales will be able to retake control of their home hill. Haley could actually get a little creative here if she wants to try and push through, and that's going to be the nade usage. This chick goes down, and Haley doing a great job. Could find a second as well with the nades. Forces Toastek out of position. Now actually maybe able to win the 1v1, but no! Toastek turns and burns. More pressure going to be coming through from mid-map. No, and Toastek's having none of it. Sitting on the E-Hill. Phenomenal plays coming from her.
Yes, it is, and we're going to see Lotus still control this 2 cap. Oh, it's going to be another 1v1. Jinx wants some of Toast. She's trying to fight for this hill. Oh, 1 shot away, but Toast will take her out here. 2 hill cap here in favor of Lotus still. Femmes Fatalis, they're going to have to get on the gas here soon. They have enough time. They just need to make 1 unified push.
But the problem is, are you going to be able to hold that 2-to-1 hill advantage for what's going to have to be about 50 seconds, if my math is correct? I mean, that's going to be tough because Lotus have been so aggressive, and you've seen just how clutch they've been as well over at this mid-neutral hill. If anything, you feel like for FemFatales, your best bet is going to be trying to apply the pressure on the D hill and the E hill at the exact same time. It's obviously going to be tough to do, but it looks like the trades have gone in FemFatales' favor over towards E, but now you're almost definitely going to need to at least touch that D hill, get it neutral, bring this game back, make it a little bit easier here to win this round.
I agree with you there, Benson. You know, so Lotus, they have only 1 heal under their control, but all they need is 1 heal.
Yeah, I think it's going to be enough at this point. That the lead has really spiraled out in their control, and if you're FemFatales, you have to force these fights almost.
Yeah, and Lotus has a good spread here around the map here to force certain fights, but Elegance will buy time and distract too. By Illis and Toast pick up a double across map at the E hill, and they will lock down control with E hill. We're gonna have to see Femmes Fatalis just spring into action here. They need to go for E, they need to go for the home hill, but I think it's a little too late here.
I don't think they're going to be able to. You can see Lotus doing a good job of hunting down every single one of them, and that is going to be a 7-1 victory for Lotus here in our first match this evening on Fight Night. As you mentioned, up next is going to be Lockdown versus Dior, and that matchup is definitely going to be a good one. I'm excited for
and,
that.
I want to say we might have saw this matchup last time.
I think we did.
No, we did see this matchup last time against these 2 teams because I remember Kiss went big there on a home hill second half of Foundation.
That's when we freaked out.
Yeah,
that was a good time.
It really was.
A great time.
So yeah, so we did see this matchup, and Lockdown had won at 7-5 on Foundation when we played it then. So I'm excited to get that little recap there.
Of course, there for that first game. Shout out to both of our 2 teams. For FemFatales, I feel like it was just a pacing.
Yeah.
Almost. If they were just a little bit more aggressive, just a little quicker almost, that game would have been significant.
But the one thing that I saw that was great out of both teams was that it was the patience, right? It was the patience. It was the patience on holding the 2 hill caps, waiting for their teammates to respawn before they made plays on either neutral hills or home hills. And also the teamwork there was phenomenal. Just to give you guys a score recap here as well, Yikes took their first map 7-0 against Lady Gaming. We're gonna see Lotus. They just took their map against Femmes Fatalis, 7-1 here on Reclaim. And then the second, our next matchup, Lockdown defeated N7 7-1. Ladies of Dior defeated Transcendent 7-3.
And you're like an update guru right now.
It's been good, yo.
Rattle them off. Of course, we'll give you. What was that?
What? It was my laptop spear fingers. That was spear fingers.
I don't want to know.
Anywho.
I don't want to know. We'll get you an updated bracket very, very soon. For now, though, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. When we return, semi-final time.
Hola, ¿qué tal, chicos? Volví por un rato, nada más por un ratito, así que aprovechen a preguntarme cosas. Dice, ¿cómo se supone que los pasas? ¿De qué hablan, chavos? Muchas gracias, chicos, a todas las personas que nos están viendo. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo ven a las chicas? ¿Cómo están jugando? ¿Verdad que se ponen bien pros también? Yo digo que a mí sí me ganan. La verdad, yo digo que sí me ganan. Vamos a ver, chavos. Vamos a ver unos cuantos comentarios, chavos. Bájale el stream, no te escuchas. A ver, ya le bajé tantito, chavos. Ya le bajé tantito. Y se andan haciendo lo posible, dice ahí. Chicos, nada más volví por un rato. Ahora sí que... saludos, Ender Galaxy. Gracias por estarnos viendo. Muchas gracias, chicos, a todos. Muchas gracias, de verdad. Bueno, como les comento, nada más estoy, ahora es que Estoy transmitiendo eso porque me gusta apoyar a los eSports. Sinceramente no lo iba a hacer, pero después dije, ¿por qué solo apoyar a los demás teams y no a ellas también? Porque ellas también se lo merecen, chavos. Entonces, por eso. Ok, a ver, aquí se supone que ahorita ya ganó. ¿Quién ganó? Ahorita jugó Fame Fatalis y Lotus, ¿no? Ajá, entonces el próximo match va a ser... Ahorita les digo quién va a ser el próximo match. Bueno, aún no lo actualizan. Aún no actualizan los brackets. Lo malo de esto, chicos, es que no... De hecho, miren, son muy pocas personas, chavos, los que ven esto. O sea, 1367 en el stream original. O sea, más ustedes que están aquí. O sea, son muy pocas personas, chavos. Entonces yo por eso hago esto y quise ayudar con más razón a ellas. Porque ellas también lo merecen, chavos. Ellas también merecen nuestro apoyo. Sí, Ricardo, así te extrañé. Dice, perdón, amigo, dice, ya están haciendo encuestas. Dice, sí, chicos, hacen encuestas, ya se las saben, chavos. Hacen encuestas, miren. Aquí, de hecho, que aparece, miren. De hecho, ya aquí tengo un tweet, me falta hacer las encuestas que no creo, la verdad no creo completarlas. Pero ustedes háganlo, chavos. Ya saben que cuando hay encuesta, les aparece en la pantalla. Dice, ¿qué? Gáname el pack, dice ahí. Me pasas el season. Sí, chicos, a los que quieren el season pass de Gears 3, sí se los puedo pasar. Tengo ahí creo que 3 cuentas que hice de hace mucho tiempo, que ayudaba igual a la gente a tener el season. Nada más para que se pasen la licencia. ¿Qué regalan? Están regalando los eSports de Gears, chavos. Los Gears pack, vaya. Obviamente solo es rifa. Nada más son rifas, chavos. No están dando como tal algo específico. Bueno, chicos, yo los dejo otra vez. Espero sigan apoyando aquí a las chicas Gears Super Pro. Bueno, chicos, ahorita los veo. La repetición. No, chicos, ahorita esto está en vivo esto en el canal de Twitch. Pero yo decidí pues apoyarlos como los del Pre-Circuit que apenas pasó. Decidí subirlo también, entonces, bueno, retransmitirlo más que nada, entonces por eso. Saludos, Viper. Ya te digo, no, chicos, de hecho, bueno, conforme a eso, de los skins Phantom, ¿cómo se llama? Al parecer van a estar entregando uno por día, o sea que en el transcurso de todo este día pueden entregar otro skin Phantom. Ayer entregaron el Embar, o sea, fue así de la nada, llegó el Embar, entonces, pero nada más llegó un skin, que fue lo extraño, o sea, fue lo extraño que solo llegó el primero. Yo creo que va a ser uno por día, chavos. Entonces yo creo que hoy en el transcurso del día a lo mejor llega otro skin, o al menos eso espero, Si no, pues chicos, hay que ser pacientes, chavos, hay que ser pacientes. De seguro todas las bandas. Dice, ayer se robaron tu banner. ¿Qué se lo robó, Viper? Saludos. ¿Vemos qué? Vamos a ver, dice, ok, saludos Alejandro, Diego, gracias. Salud. Salud. Dice, me pasas una cuenta. Dice, sí, chicos, los que quieran el Season Pass del Gears 3, creo que tengo cuentas que hice de hace tiempo, que supongo que han tenido las licencias activas, entonces nada más para que se pasen las licencias. No le vayan a cambiar la contraseña ni nada, chicos. Pero bueno, ahí me pongo de acuerdo con ustedes por Facebook. Saludos, Emiloco, gracias por estar aquí. Sí, hola, ¿me pasarías tu Gamertag? Mi Gamertag, chicos, está, Francisco, está en la descripción del video. Dicho ahí dice mi GT, está lo que es mi Gamertag. O está un link que te lleva a la página de Xbox, nada más para que puedas agregarme ya a mi perfil. Dice, si ya tengo mi Embar, hay que tomar. De hecho sí, chicos, todos con calma. Vamos a ver. Ya lo vi muy activo ese. Es bueno, el Judgment. De hecho sí, también creo que tengo el del Judgment, chavos. Pero bueno, chicos, yo me retiro. Ahí los dejo, disfruten la partida, chicos. Apoyen a las chicas. A las chicas Gears, así que bueno, yo me retiro, chavos. Ahorita los veo en otro rato.
Yes, it was. In terms of some of the big storylines we saw from Atlantic City, of course, we got the good old-fashioned, we got the Optic Gaming versus Team Envious. That was cool. I'll never do that again, but that was cool. Good old-fashioned OBTÉN Gaming versus Team Envious rivalry. We got to see them play 3 sets, 3 entire series that entire weekend. So for me, that was absolutely awesome. And obviously, OBTÉN Gaming retake their throne.
The good, the bad, the ugly. So, guys, let's start off with the good things this week and the good things that we were able to appreciate. And like you said, the rivalry. OBTÉN Gaming, Envious, we saw it again, and it was a back and forth matchup there.
Yes, it
Team
was.
Envious blessed us all by taking that first set. Then OBTÉN Gaming came back and they fired off on all cylinders, but it wasn't no easy task the second time around. We almost thought Team Envious was going to take that to a tiebreaker because, as we said before, the entire on land, Team Envious had not lost down.
Yeah.
And so it looked like they were going to win it again in round 13, but OBTÉN closed it out.
Yeah, congratulations, of course, to OBTÉN Gaming on that championship, back on top. In terms of the bad, though, it wasn't all good news for some of our teams. United failed to make it into the top 4, and we've seen, of course, the effect that that's had on social media over the past 24 hours. Of course, team changes galore coming through, but for United, definitely not their best event. Obviously, we saw the matchup against Echo Fox. Echo Fox just looked on fire.
And you know, you got to ask yourself, well, why is United failing so hard? You know, this was the team that took OBTÉN Gaming out of the winners bracket finals for the first team. Yes, it was a different roster, but same org.
Yeah.
But you got to ask yourself, well, what are they missing here? You know, if you ask me, I feel like they just a little bit too run and gun in some situations. A little bit more leadership and foundation in the team. You have a lot of talented players. Lava, you have Lava, Demo, God players on your squad. Dispenser, as we said, probably the most improved player here on the circuit, and of just the positions that he's been filling.
Oh, he's been phenomenal. He really has been fantastic.
And then Soto as well. Just, you know, he gets his hand dirty in everything. You know, so you know, but going forward, well, I wish them the best of luck here in their team change, and maybe they find what they're looking for. But the international teams as well failed to make it.
Oh, the ugly, man. The international teams again failed to push past the top 8 mark. Of course,
we want to see them get into the top 6.
And it's frustrating for me as a European because I actually spoke to all of the Epsilon guys like late Sunday.
A lot of you guys were there for that.
I was like, listen, boys, all right, I'm gonna tell you, I want you to win. I want you to succeed. I'm European. Like, I want to see you come out and take it to these North Americans because you have the talent.
Dude, they do.
And it's the same with Spice. They have the talent. It's like at this point,
Chaos was a great pickup for them as well.
Oh, he's been phenomenal. I mean, Jesus, he has been on another level. But for the international teams, I feel we're almost at a point where it's a mental block. I'm seriously convinced.
Until one of them, like, I think
as
once one of them gets over the mental block, get over that mental block, they're gonna just soar because the individual talent on Epsilon is probably better than some of the top North American teams when it goes down from players to players.
It's nuts. They are really, really that good. So, of course, we'll have to wait and see to our next major championship, which, of course, was announced as Paris, to see if finally maybe back on home turf, can they do it? I have my fingers crossed.
I'm hoping Vitality makes a run here and on their home territory.
Wouldn't that be funny if Vitality just came through?
Vitality will be the team.
Top 6.
Vitality gets top 6 before both Epsilon and Spice.
Wow.
That'd be the
crazy.
best storyline ever.
Of course, so as we mentioned, OBTÉN Gaming, of course, walking away with the championship from Atlantic City. I mean, they retake control. They're back on the top in terms of, you know, the reigning champions. I mean, you called it. You weren't surprised at all.
No, you know what? They showed everybody why Red Icy was that pick, was the best pickup for them, and why they actually dropped Lava there. You know, they had an opportunity to play all their matches. They got to play United. They gave Lava his opportunity for revenge, and he couldn't take it. They saw Envious for the first time on land. They took it with a quick 2-0 their victory, and they got to see anybody else who thought they can contend against them, and they just shut them down.
Yeah, it looked a little scary for them though after the first set in the grand final, but that's really when you had the green wall really step up the pace. And Red Icy for me was just such a key factor.
And then he tweets after the event, I could have played so much better.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, bruh, like what? Like,
what do you mean you could have played so much better?
Absolutely nuts. And then,
but that's just the perfectionist, you know.
The biggest storyline, in my honest opinion, and this was super surprising to me, was Ghost. Okay, now Friday, watching Ghost Gaming play, I sat there and I thought, how did this team finish so well at the last event? Because they were playing very, very poor. I mean, let's be honest. I'm sure the players would agree. That's not an insult by any
they
means.
definitely will.
They just weren't playing well. But the run they went on in the losers bracket is nuts. They again finished in the top 3.
And to go on what you said on Friday, I said before, even on Fight Night, I said, guys, we're going to see a new top 4.
Yeah.
I don't see Ghost Gaming make it. They had lost Phenomena and God Plays. And I was just like, you know what? I don't know if those were good team changes. Then when we saw them play on Friday, it was like, yep, I was right.
And some of the teams that they beat as well is what's very, very impressive to me. Grim Gaming, Enigma 6, Team Allegiance, Hazard Esports, and Echo Fox. And when they went into that game against Echo Fox, I was like, Echo Fox is going to blow through them. They've been playing unbelievably well. But there's something about this Ghost
14-3, I believe it was when it came down in rounds.
It was not pretty at all, that's for sure. But congratulations to Ghost again, kind of proving a lot of the critics wrong. Actually,
yeah, they proved me. I tell you guys, yeah, they proved me 100% wrong. I didn't see them getting top 3 again, and they made me eat my words because that's exactly what they went out there and they did. So I guess we say the next for Ghost Gaming is just just keep doing it. They're gonna be on everybody's radar now.
But it's like almost do it and make life easier on yourself. Start the tournament strong. If they started I said this actually at the event, if they started well on Friday, why not have them in the winners bracket final? Why not? They have that talent. I mean, we saw the teams that they beat. They're very, very talented squad overall. So we'll definitely keep our eyes out for them in the future tournaments to close out the circuit. But of course, we've mentioned a lot of stuff right there. There's so much stuff. So we thought we'd break it down and make it easy on anyone who missed it. Let's take a look at the recap of Atlantic City.
Welcome to the Gears Pro Circuit Atlantic City Open presented by Caesars Entertainment.
$200,000 on the line here in Atlantic City.
We're on board with Chaos, the new member of this Splice roster. He hails from Puerto Rico.
Hazard 6-1 up though, a round away now from closing it out in style. I just feel like everything is in their favor. Watch Team Envious as they try and go for back-to-back championships here on the Gears Pro Circuit.
Then you have Red Icy here replacing Lava, and Red Icy is bringing a lot more consistency to the squad.
So you can see Carl once again with the marks are just doing work. Godplays tries to come in, he can't find the kill onto Carl. He's choking under the pressure right now. This is not something we're used to saying about this player. That's going to be Echo Fox taking out the series. 2-0, clean sweep.
Team Envious making Splice pay for their lack of aggression.
Can Nafazio get the jump on him? Kenny ain't having none of that.
Commiserations to Ghost Gaming, they fall 2-0 here. They finished 3rd. Team Envious, they will meet Optic Gaming once again.
We just play our game, capitalize on their mistakes, and we'll be fine.
Both of our teams know, I mean, second is nothing. It's first or you're last.
That's going to be the trip gap, and Envious enforce the second set once again this circuit.
Nice, he's trying to put some shots here on his platform, but this is going to be kind of bad for him. Him Praise goes down as well, all up to Ribs. Ribs with the pressure on his shoulders, and he goes down
as well. And Optic Gaming will be your Atlantic City champions. Of course, that was a look at Atlantic City. It was a fantastic tournament.
That video gave me chills. You guys saw me tweet about it. I thought about putting my 2 weeks in after I saw that video because I'm like,
please don't do that.
I'm like, I need to get back on that main stage. Just give me an intro. Let me get an intro, do my Farouk in-game interview, and talk what I gotta say, what I gotta say, and go out there and just rip faces.
Of course, here we look at our girls' fight night bracket. Of course, Yikes versus Lotus is going to be at the top side of that bracket, and Lockdown versus Ladies of Dior at the bottom side of our bracket. Of course, that Lockdown versus Ladies of Dior, I guess you could call it maybe a little bit of a rivalry. I'd be curious to see if the players agree, but in our eyes, this match is going to be absolutely fantastic.
It really is.
Semi-final, we're going over to best of threes as well, so it's going to get a little bit more interesting now, I think.
No, it will be. You know, even on top of the money on the line, you know, we're going to see the bragging rights.
Foundation caught again. Sorry, I just saw that.
First round?
I'm surprised. Like these
Nobody
maps.
wants to play Foundation today, huh?
No Reclaimed in this series either. We're going over to Impact, Forge, and Harbor, our 3 maps. I'm curious to see if that Foundation ban was maybe in reaction to what happens last time these girls played.
Yeah. And they took out lifting, ladies in New York took out lifting forwards, but Lockdown had one foundation. But maybe they were like, you know what?
They did, didn't they?
Maybe they were like, you know what? These girls probably only practice 3 maps or so. Let's make sure we take out one of the best ones, you know, make it uncomfortable for them. And
hey, strats. I respect the strat.
Hey, I'm with it.
If that's the strat, I respect it. But Impact, Forge, and Harbor will be our maps for this series. And I mean, if this one is anything like the last time we saw these girls play, it is going to be very, very close indeed. In terms of some of the players that you're particularly going to be looking out for, Guy, if you had to throw a couple of names out there, who are you really looking at to really light up the stream this evening?
You know what? I'm looking for Kiss to come out here once again. Okay. You saw her. She was out here. She was dominating on the first fight night, picking up doubles, picking up triples, clutched it up for her team there. She was just a fantastic playmaker, and she had both of us on the edge of our seats the entire time.
This is true.
And then also from Dior, I don't know if you remember this, Trinity. You remember
I was just praying you
was hoping I said sufficiently. Sufficiently.
I promise you, I caught him in the mirror before the stream practicing sufficiently.
Lies.
Over and over again. It must have been about 5 minutes. He was just staring at that sufficiently. Sufficiently.
I told you guys I wasn't gonna mess that one up again.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't. All right. Props. All right. We're heading into map number 1 now of our semi-final. It's gonna be Impact. I'm surprised to see this come through as map number 1, but hey, we'll see if this potentially works out in their favor. But there's so much talent. So much talent from these females in this matchup. As I mentioned before, every time we've seen them on Fight Night so far, it has been a great, great time. And I expect this evening to be no different.
No, I definitely agree with you. But as I was saying before, though, Trinity, when we watched them play last time, we saw her make so many great rotations to save her team in difficult situations when it was overextended for the whole.
You're so right. You're so.
She was all over the map. She was so sneaky.
Yes, she was. Well, for this one, ladies of Dior are going to be our blue squad, and Lockdown, of course, going to be our red squad. And we're going to kick things off on board with Cherish. From Ladies of Dior, you see she's already making her way towards that mid-neutral hill. Nicely done. That's going to be a double as Kiss falls. Can she potentially find the third? Cherish was all by herself, it felt like, as efficiently efficiently wins that 1v1. Now you can actually see Lockdown potentially take control of the B hill.
And they're being patient. You see Trinity, she was supporting up top. She's waiting for the rest of her teammates, but now they need to go in here and get this double cap. They definitely have enough time here. They just need to make sure that they cap it together and be there for each other for the revives here. And Swiftficiently will go down, but Kiss will be in position. But you see Cherish here on a rotation with her Lance route. She has 2 teammates mid-map. Dior has a great opportunity to pinch Lockdown here on top table.
And it looks like that is exactly what is about to happen. Sinful manages to get out of that tricky little spot she was just in, but for now,
she got a 1v2 situation here.
Oh, if she wins this 1v2, this is going to be big for Ladies of Dior. They could have potentially really collapsed on that B hill, but Lockdown not going to let it happen. They rotate now over towards our C hill, and this one is starting off extremely, extremely close. 75 points to 70 in favor of Lockdown, but again, the B hill is going to be neutral. Lux Dior trying to push over back towards that B hill just to take a little bit of that pressure away from Lockdown.
Decap is C.
Trip cap could come through.
Yeah, Lady was overextended over there, and it looks like we're going to see Dior push for this, but they are losing both home hills in the process. I think that's Lockdown. Yeah, Lockdown is controlling Dior's home hill, so Lady was trying to get in there and make sure she can protect it. Gonna get this me shield just barely, and Panda, can she pick up another one? And she's actually going to escape here to mid-map.
Peace out. Puts the Nikes on and gets out of there. Smart plays, playing her life, and again the B hill's going to be contested again, guy. Look at the scoreboard, 112 to 108. As it stands, ladies, you're actually not going to be getting any points because the C hill has been completely neutralized. Cherish, though, thinking about maybe making a play over towards that B hill. Needs to be careful because there are going to be 2 players from Lockdown over there, putting down a significant amount of damage. Cherish now waiting for Trinity to really come in and support. Panda has to shut down Lady as well, though, and this now could be the opening that Cherish was waiting for. Tries to hunt down the first, but this is going to be a 1v2. Wins one. In fact, that was a team that came through, and Cherish could be in a good position to capitalize on that little bit of a mistake from Lockdown. So weak, though. Surely she goes down. How are you still alive, Cherish?
I don't know.
She's still alive. No one has cleaned Cherish up, and she's being such a nuisance on that B hill.
Yeah, she is here, and she's going to actually cap this one up here. And now the rest of her teammates is there. Lux is going to go down here, and Cherish falls to Diamond as well. Trinity is in a bad position, but she's trying to stay alive, and she's calling for help here, but not going to get it in time. And so you're going to see Lockdown get this B hill, but the scores is still close. But at this point, Ladies of Dior, they need to play for the trip cap here.
And Lady was pretty smart about that. Recognize I need to overextend, allow my teammates to go to that B hill. Of course, it's going to be a shorter distance for them to travel, but she needs to win the 1v1, and that's not going to happen. Panda clutching up. That's going to be the 6th kill for her so far here in round number 1. A and C being kept. In actual fact, this could be a trip cap domination to kick things off. It's not going to happen. But in terms of the points, this one has been locked down for Lockdown.
Yeah, they pulled away with it right there, and it came down to the fight on the B hill. Now, we saw Cherish make a big play, helped her team get control over B, but at that point, her teammates they all just needed to be patient there. They need to be patient, set up on that. I feel like they tried to overextend just a little bit too much there, but definitely close round all the way there to the end.
Now, heading into weapon placement, it will be Ladies of Dior for round 1. What is going to be the decision?
Yo, I asked Forces earlier. Are they going to give it to me? Oh, no. They're just teasing. They're teasers.
Shot grenades placed for Ladies of Dior. Quick look at our scoreboard. Panda really starting off strong. 6 kills, 3 downs.
And Panda
didn't even die. Didn't die.
Yeah, and Panda and Explicit Diamond were not here on the squad the last time.
New names,
so they're going to be new names here, but still, as we see, still the same close matchup.
Let me find out. Panda the factor.
But I want to see these shot grenades used here to kind of block these entrances over here right before the B hill. And you see, you can take cover right here on the side of this cover and still cap that hill up and be in a safe position here. But Dior, Cherish pushing wide here, not able to get the kill just yet, but now she finally picks it up. That's 2 members going down here of Lockdown, and Dior is very aggressive here. I think they're trying to put pressure on Lockdown's home hill.
And this is a good opportunity for them to do just that, because Panda now basically is a little bit out of position. She's going to have to wrap all the way back around. Cherish kind of recognizes that now and sees the numbers of Lockdown over on that side. This is a 1v3 fight. You do not want to take that. Will she be able to get away with her life? Not going to happen. Cherish will fall.
Yeah, she was a little bit too overextended there. Once she saw those 3 players, she should have, just backed up, regrouped with the rest of her squad here. And now I think they're going to lose the B hill because of that. Unless Trinity goes big again, and yes, she does.
Nicely done from Trinity.
So they lost the B hill, but she still kept some position, still buying enough time for her teammates to get to her, or at least try to flank mid-map, and she will have help. So this will be a 2v2 fight here.
Yep. Trinity is still going to be a little bit of a nuisance. It's Diamond now over on your screens for Lockdown. Lockdown do have that
Dior big double across the map
advantage, but it's not going to be a lot. It's only about 10 points.
They can play. They can get this domination. Yeah, they need to be standing in this B hill fighting this fight.
That's going to be what they do. They spring back, and now Explicit has to make the push, but finds Cherish. Nicely done. Stops the hill as well. Looking for Explicit Diamond saves the day there for Lockdown with the big double. Kiss as well puts the pressure on for the trip cap. A's being capped. Can anyone break any of the hills? It's not going to happen for Lux. A Lockdown shifted into another gear there in round number 2.
Wow. We saw Dior capping up all 3 of those hills, but Lockdown turned that around so quickly there, Benson. And I guess it kind of came down to when I think it was Trinity and was it Cherish? I think when they pushed down towards that B hill, they needed to just stand in the hill. They did not have to chase the kills, stand there, work together, and force that player to come to them. If they would have started that domination a little bit sooner, they could have possibly won that.
Well, 2-0, Lockdown. Ladies of Dior, of course, just went on weapon placement.
And you see the 2 girls that we didn't see the last time, Explicit, Diamond, and Panda, 8 kills and 9 kills, and it's only been 2 rounds.
Yeah, that's a lot of kills. Definitely a lot of kills. Of course, you did see Ladies of Dior go for that block as well in terms of their second weapon placement, I should say, of the game. Over on board with Explicit Diamond. That's going to be 8 kills, as you mentioned, Guy, but her teammate's already finding wins as well, so she can sit on this B hill relatively uncontested here. And if you're locked down, you can just collapse now on Ladies of Dior's home hill.
Yes, you can here, and you're gonna have Kiss her. She's gonna push up here, trying to overextend. She's thinking about, hey, can I get Dior's home hill right now? And she's gonna have a 1v2 fight here for it. Misroll, but she's gonna turn it around, possibly. Not able to.
The support fire there from Ladies of Dior. Trinity needed it and was lucky enough a teammate off spawn was able to provide that. However, you see Lockdown with a 2-0 hill advantage. The C hill still going to be neutral, but Trinity has her eye set on the B hill.
Yes, she does. And she's got most important thing was to decap it and then now fight for your fights, making sure that they're not getting points for that. And she's going to land some good shots, but not overextending, going to cap up with her teammate. They need to make sure they can secure their home hill, so their home hill will be secured as well. But they're going to need a little extra help. They got 3 girls across the other side of the map, and they need at least one more person here on this home hill.
Technique able to open the door, though. That's going to be Trinity. B hill now completely decap. Technique on your screens has the support there of Kist, and 3 players of Lockdown once again retake control of B. But Ladies of Dior wisely overextending over towards Lockdown's home hill. We'll see if they're going to be able to cap it, but Lockdown springing to life of their own here. You see them push over towards Ladies of Dior's home hill, and this could be a trip cap domination if Ladies of Dior aren't careful. They need to win these 1v1s as Explicit Diamond just going to hunt down Trinity, finds the pick, and now it just comes down to can Lockdown retake control of their own home hill.
This is a big hole, and she's gonna square off with her. Gonna lose that fight though.
And Lady actually got into the hill, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough. In fact, the B hill neutralized. It looks like that's gonna be one potentially by Technique. Not gonna happen. Lux with a clutch 1v1 keeps Ladies of Dior in this round.
Yeah, Lux, big play there. She's gonna get flanked here very soon, so she had to almost fight that one. But Trinity is gonna come here. This is gonna be another 1v1. And she's gonna actually win that one. Make sure she caps it up for her teammates. She's gonna have 2 girls coming off from respawn trying to get that B hill, but she could have possibly overextended there to Lockdown's home hill if she didn't want to fight that 1v2.
Cherish is trying to go big. That's a naughty 2-piece there on the home hill. Found the first kill, and then instantly just gets the second. The down was huge, but Lady, we'll see if she can try and assist that fight. It seems like they are pushing straight off that home hill. Cherish now making their way over towards B, but you look at the score lead. Lockdown has been able to build 196 to 73. The A hill's being capped. I tell you what, Cherish could spring it to life here over on the B hill. B hill's being neutralized. That was a 2v1 simple, assisted so quickly. Now it's just down to the A hill. Looks, can you go big for Ladies of Dior? It's not gonna happen. Panda, of course it was gonna be Panda. Puts a stop to the push. Now gonna clean up for the second. A hill locked in for Lockdown, and that is going to be the round in favor of Lockdown. 3-0 advantage. Ladies of Dior are now going to go back over to weapon placement.
Yes, they are here, and so as you know, as we see, somebody's going to be lagged out of this game, and so until we can get that person back into that one, the beauty of this, okay, is that we get to use this opportunity to see what's going on in our other semifinal match here in a second. So we're going to let you guys see that one in a second, but to see what the weapon placement is going to be on this one as we get Lady back into this game, it looks like they may they have 8 seconds to decide on what their placement wants to be. They may put sniper here, maybe some nades here mid-map would be the option. Ooh, boom. Okay, all right, so boom's gonna go down. We're gonna see how that turns around a little bit later on, though. But to go look at our next semifinal match.
Of course.
At the perfect time, right?
As soon as we get into the game, Gita with the drop shot finds the kill. Alrighty then, and a 5-0 advantage as well.
This is gonna be the other semifinal match. This is going to be Lotus versus Yikes, and as you see, Yikes is going to be up 7-0. Both teams playing the same map here.
Yeah, well, we can actually go back over to the Lockdown versus Lady of Dior game. In fact, it's still a 5v4, so probably should be paused, question mark?
I don't know, but they're playing it out for whatever reason here. Oh, she has joined back on the game.
Okay, good.
But it's still a big fight. Boom, with her not, Lux is actually going to go down right there. So Boom Shot will get picked up here, but they will have their player back in here. I guess they say, hey, it's tournament time. I guess if you got bad blood on Twitter.
Yeah, you talk that shit. We'll see how that one plays out. Huh?
Yeah, I guess it's no mutual respect on that one. They say you can play this round out.
I'm not gonna lie, I would do exactly the same thing.
Yeah, right. You know, either
playing for 1,000. You would have thought I was that polite.
But all members will be in this game now. So 4-0 up for Lockdown here, and they will have another weapon placement on this map. So
of course, Boom Shot being down is going to be the big impact. We'll see if Ladies York can try and fight back into this one.
No ladies' code of etiquette there. They said we playing this one out, but hey, like it is, it's money on the line. When money's on the line, money's on the line here.
Hola, ¿qué tal, chicos? Volví por un momentito, gracias a The Nightmares por suscribirte, muchas gracias, chicos. Dice Jimena, chicos, quiero unirme a un clan. Yo ando reclutando, si alguien quiere entrar, recuerden, en la descripción del video está lo que es mi Facebook, por si quieren hacer la prueba para entrar en el team. Y otra cosa, chicos, he preguntado, veis que los equipos mexicanos, chicos, son Fames, Fatales y Transcendences. Son, no es cierto, mentira, Transcendences no son. Es N7, disculpen, N7 y Fames, Fatales son los dos equipos mexicanos, chicos. Y creo que Transcendences también es mexicano. También es mexicano, chicos. Son 3 equipos mexicanos, chicos, de chavas. Así que miren, todas pros, porque en nombres, equipos de hombres, solo hay uno que es Splice. Y en mujeres son 3, chavos, son 3 equipos mexicanos. O sea, con mucho más razón debemos apoyarlas, chavos. Por eso deben darle su apoyo. Muchas gracias, chicos, todas las personas que nos están viendo. Disculpen si no hablo mucho, pero pues ahora sí que no puedo, chavos. Pero ya saben que en cuanto pueda, yo aquí les ando comentando. Muchas gracias a Lucif, a Christopher, gracias por estarnos viendo. Muchas gracias, chavos. Bueno, chicos, yo me retiro por ahora. Saludos, Pablo, también. Saludos. Y bueno, chicos, sigan disfrutando de esto. Espero me ayuden a compartir el stream y apoyar a estas chicas que la verdad se lo merecen. Bueno, chicos, yo los veo después.
That we've seen so much of, and you know, there are 2 newest members, Panda with 19 kills, Explicit with 12, and I remember asking where he found it. She said, I found him in rank.
Are you serious?
Found him in rank, man. You know, the talent is out there. Sometimes you just gotta go searching for them. So
that's nuts.
So yeah, we're gonna see if this is the squad here that can take them down. If we do see that matchup, I'm definitely gonna be excited for it.
I mean, right now it's looking good because Lockdown are seriously on another level since the last time we saw them play. I mean, as you mentioned, the 2 roster changes that have come through, definitely having a positive effect. I feel like I'm naturally biased as well towards Panda, you know, Red Panda.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to
Red Panda Army.
Exactly. I have to support my fellow Pandas. You know, that's how we do. But Sea Hill, that's going to be the one currently under contention. All Hill's going to be neutralized. So Ladies of Dior spring into life. They're actually going for a trip cap domination. And it's going to be down to Panda to try and break into the B Hill. Sea Hill's going to be secured. And Sinful, having absolutely none of that Panda push, will shut it down.
Yes, they will. And so here at Dior, they need to ask themselves, okay, well, what can we do differently here to turn it around? Definitely still have time to do so. You definitely want to be able to try to take this 20-second respawn round here. And we saw earlier they removed the boom shot there for the instance mid-map. If it's any time to start, is definitely now. But if they were to lose this map, you gotta know how to be able to shake off those rounds. You know what I'm saying? Shake off that last map, and then proceed to go forward with your map pick.
So efficiently looking to be a nuisance mid-map. As it stands, Ladies of Dior do have a 2-1 Hill advantage, and now so efficiently he's going to try and assist the teammate up there, but he is going to find one, so efficiently there to instantly trade that out. It could be a 2v1 on the home hill, and so efficiently he's going to quickly react to that one. Tries to assist, of course. You can see over on the Sea Hill, though, it is going to be Trinity with the OE, and Trinity landing some good shots as well.
Yes, she is, and she's a defender. Home hill Dior is doing good here with the 2-cap. Nobody from Lockdown has been able to get over there towards B. A lot of their players are spread out over here towards mid-map here, but Ladies of Dior has been doing a good job here defending that B hill. They will lose their home hill in the process, but Lockdown's doing so well here is making sure they switch up the pressure from home hills to neutral hill and knowing exactly where the numbers are and taking advantage of the weak areas.
Goes so efficiently back over to the A hill, instant in hand. Cherish has got to be careful. Could be dancing in fire very, very soon. Unfortunately for Swiftficiently, I believe she doesn't actually have another one, but we'll find that pick on Lady. Forces Cherish away from the home hill, of course. For Cherish, she doesn't need to make a play just yet. The B hill is still under control, so she can wait for a teammate to come in and support, but Swiftficiently managing to stay alive. Now can force a 2v1. And unfortunately for Cherish, she will fall.
And that was smart by them, not chasing her up there on the top of the ramp. They knew that, hey, we just capped the hill. She has to come down here towards us, and it was a good bait.
Yep. Nicely played so far for Lockdown in this round as they try and start the comeback. B-Hill could be capped for a trip cap. Immediately, though, Kiss recognizing, hey, I gotta support sufficiently over on their home hill. She overextends and rats to the aid of her teammate, but not even needed. 6-0 in favor of Lockdown.
And Yikes did take map number 1 in their semifinal matchup. So, Ladies of Dior, you know, this is going to be halftime here, folks. So all the weapons will get wiped off the map. Respawn timers will drop back down to 10 seconds. Ladies of Dior are going to have to find some way to just turn this around here.
12 kills, Explicit Diamond. You have 12 kills as well for Kiss, efficiently on 10. Everyone from Lockdown really performing. It is going to be Panda currently with an MVP-like performance.
If you guys are not watching on live.gearswar.com, make sure you guys go out there and check it out. They're always doing cool raffles and prizes.
Yep.
And join in. Definitely the best place to get the full Gears Award viewing experience.
Makes me sad that I can't win.
Yeah, no, man. You know what, Benson? I'm actually kind of.
Panda. 3 kills. I look at that. Just chill. You know. Our Ladies Dior home hill. No biggie. Just another day for Panda. Caps the home hill. Send another 3. Send another 3. I dare you. I double dare you. Push Panda and see what happens, because it probably isn't going to end well. She is on another level this evening. And what a way, of course, to step up. It's worth mentioning, if you do make it to that grand final, you're guaranteed money as well.
No, you definitely are guaranteed money. You're at least, I'm going to say you're guaranteed $300, I believe. I think you're guaranteed either that or $250 though. But definitely get a piece of the pie, even if you don't come in the first place. So this is going to be a big matchup. This is a very important matchup.
Yep. Of course, it will put that spot in the grand final. And the question is, who are you playing? Cherish? Oh, very quick to push that. Cherish that you could find another one potentially. Has the support of a teammate, very weak. So is Explicit Diamond though, so she'll roll away from that fight. E-Hill's being taken by Ladies of Dior. And Ladies of Dior, to their credit, they're being aggressive. They're trying to force the gunfight. It's just not winning them consistently. As I say that though, this could finally be a trick cap domination in Ladies of Dior favor, but no! Panda finds another double, so efficiently helps out as well. 3 kills in Lockdown's favor, and now you'll see them immediately play for that home.
She's been playing fantastically here so far, and I'm very, very impressed here, Benson. They've had Ladies of Dior's on their heels here the entire matchup, and they've been playing so defensively, but it's hard for them to kind of find a groove here on this map Impact. And, you know, when we see what the second map pick is, you know, maybe Dior's, it's going to be their map pick, so of course they're going to be a little bit more comfortable on it. You almost got to kind of throw this one away, because as we said before, we've never seen a reverse sweep.
Yeah, it's highly unlikely, but I would.
Anything happen, right?
Oh, I mean,
do you believe in miracles?
Oh, I believe in many things, Kai.
Okay.
Miracles, I don't know about just yet. We'll see.
But to what you were saying before, you know, with the live.gearswar.com, you know how we always casting. You know, I be on Twitter. I see everybody with these cool Phantom skins.
Yeah, man.
And you know, me and you hop on Gears of War to play. Then we look at our inventory and ain't got no Phantom skins. You know, we can't go out there and look cool like everybody else.
Cough, coalition.
You know, it's almost like they don't appreciate. Maybe one day we just should not cast just so we can get the sniper and MR Phantom skins.
As much as I would love that, that's probably how we lose our jobs.
Go on strike.
That's how go on. Strike for skins.
Strike for skins. I want to look cool out there while I'm playing Escalation.
Let's not do that.
Hashtag strike for skins in the chat. Yeah, I said it.
Oh, Lockdown 6-1 up, and again to reiterate on the point that you made last round, Blaze, that the reason reverse sweeps or even comebacks in general is so difficult on Escalation is every time you win that round, the other team gets to play something on the map.
And it can really change the tone, but you know, you have to be very, very strategic with it. Weapon placement is almost like a chess match in a sense. You have to be careful what you're blocking and what you're placing, and when you do it, you have to be thinking almost 6 rounds ahead.
For some reason, I'm starting to believe that this could actually happen.
Really?
You have put the belief in my head that this is going to be the game where we see it.
Well, we finally see the comeback.
Actually, no, maybe not.
Dior, the underdogs right here.
But Cherish wins this gunfight, they reverse sweep.
Okay.
Ready for this? Ready for this? She's
yep,
gonna turn
ready
and burn.
for it.
She's gonna turn and burn.
Oh, her teammates picked up a double cross map. Oh, she's taking a lot of damage. She's gonna barely edge her way out of there. But Dior, she's still alive here. Lady comes through and she almost gets the double. So Cherish, she's still alive here. She still can possibly win that gunfight here, Benson.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Cherish, she's beaten. Very aggressive on the airfield, smart plays, forces that gunfight to come back in her favor, can't lose it, doesn't lose it. Now the trip cap domination and potential for Ladies of Dior, but Cherish has to back away. She saw the numbers Lockdown were sending at her, wisely gets out of that sticky situation.
Yeah, smart rotation now. She's seen her team head a 2-cap. Looking at the overhead, Dior's in great positions here. They got one person across map defending the neutral hill. They need to be careful here. if they decide to push for both of these home hills.
Do you believe in miracles, Guy?
I do believe in miracles. I do. I don't know.
We could be seeing one right now. Let me tell you, ladies of Dior are starting to get a little bit of momentum here. That's how comebacks start in any
Yo, we
esport.
said we had a good feeling about this fight night tonight,
Any
right?
sport, dude. No, I'm getting tingles, dude. Stop.
We said we had a good feeling about it.
Stop. All right, E-Hill, that goes back in favor of ladies of Dior, but they are knocking on Lockdown's door.
I like the just the ballsy play right there of just making sure to decap that heel. Even while she was taking fire, she was like, hey, let me try to decap this so she isn't getting points.
That's how you have to play.
Yeah, if her teammate was on the same page, they could have decapped and moved back, and that would have forced Lockdown to have to push up and cap that heel and put themselves in the open.
If Lockdown do get reverse swept, Panda is going to rage so hard. 29 kills. Oh my lord. Right straight into Lady Simple's going to win a 1v1 as well.
If they
it's happening.
If they go towards the end, Vincent, she has 29 kills right now.
Yeah.
If it goes towards the end, she could drop a 70 bomb probably.
Stop. Don't even. Dude, imagine a 70 bomb for an L. For an L. Hold that big old juicy L. Oh, cherish. All right. Dude,
okay.
It's ladies of Dior to get some momentum. If they do this,
I think this is a Vincent has started a full-scale manifestation of the comeback.
If they reverse sweep, I will PayPal each one of those players $100.
Odds.
No, I'll do it. I've never seen a reverse sweep.
Okay.
I will 100% do it because that is an incredible feat.
Okay. Stream clip that. We heard it.
I'm a man of my word.
I know
when it
you
comes
are.
to bets.
Yes, that is very, very true.
I walked away positive from Atlantic City. All right, I didn't let the casino get me down.
You didn't, which was a feat of its own.
Story
for me dripping sweat out here. That was gonna be a long car ride home.
Yes, it would have been. All right, so Panda currently looking good with 29 kills.
All right, so it's pretty much almost a 1v1 fight for E-Hill, but Lockdown, nobody from Lockdown went across map. They're not even worried about neutral. They have all their resources over here focused on ladies of Dior's home hill. So Dior, they don't have to push through this. They just need to back out, Lancers out. I don't know, that's a bad overextension there in the middle with Trinity. She just needs to be a little bit patient there. That's a good play there. Ladies of Dior is in a great position. Lockdown is in the open. They just need to be patient here and control the 2-cap. Lockdown has to rotate across map
Kobe
to go try to get that E-Hill.
Oh, that incident is going to be a bit of a nuisance, but Explicit Diamond does shut down Lady. Now looking to be aggressive and push through, of course, for Lockdown. They're one round away from from 1-0 up and putting the map away from the grand final.
Can Trinity get the flank there? She's not going to be able to. Cherish has to follow up with the rest of her teammates. She gets one down, helps her teammate. The meat shield is there. They're about to get the second down.
Surely.
L-trigger.
Just run away if you're Diamond. Just keep running away. Turn now 1 versus 2 potentially, but they only have their home hill. Ladies of Dior, they're putting pressure. Lux gets the kill. This could be the 3rd round for Ladies of Dior. Lux is going to push out. She falls. It's going to be Panda. Panda saves the day for Lockdown once again.
Lady, don't get caught with your Lancer out.
Oh, the kill does come through, but Panda saving Lockdown when she needed to the most. Her 30th kill, arguably her most important so far.
That was a good push there by Lady. They just had to make sure they focused that one last player from Lockdown to get that domination though. But they did lose their home hill here in this process. Simple has been across map guarding that E by herself, the lone soldier. The rest of the squad, they will be able to regain control over their home hill. I'm surprised Lockdown hasn't decided that they want to go over there and contend for E just yet.
As you see, the point lead as well is in favor of Ladies of Dior. It's a 140 to 88 point game. E-Hill is all that Lockdown had. You see the pressure now from Kiss coming in on the D-Hill, but it seems like this second half has just all been Ladies of Dior. Maybe they just potentially prefer it, but...
across map. Okay, no, she was just spying. Panda's overextended up there, but she's gonna have to deal with 3 Dior members here.
Oh, you gotta get out of that.
Yo, but this is where Lockdown should transition for Lady of Dior's home hill. Panda should be calling out these numbers and say, hey, we got position across map, but they're just gonna opt to bring people over to the other side. Now, it's not about capping this hill, it's just about decapping and making sure Lockdown can't get any points.
That's going to be the play. Panda, though, wants to clean up.
She needs to revive her teammate. That smoke was perfect.
Oh, the meat shield comes through, and that's going to be 2 down. Lockdown could potentially, if they're quick here, try and cap that F-hill. That's going to be
this is going to come down to this fight here.
They win all the gunfights. It's Trinity. Last one alive. That's 5 down. And Ladies of Dior, who played that round almost perfectly, will lose it in heartbreaking fashion. Lockdown with the 7-2 victory.
And so, as I was, looking right there, when Sinful had went down and she triggered that smoke grenade, she has stunned. I want to say she had stunned Panda, which was in front of her. Luck should have went down there and tried to get that revive as she was stunned there, and possibly tried to save her teammate there. But
that was looking like.
But that is map 1.
That is map 1. Yes.
But this is best of 3.
Best of 3, as you mentioned.
Okay.
So it's not over. It's not over, but it is looking very good for Lockdown. That was a convincing.
But we saw a different Dior at the end of that, right?
I was at Dior in the first half, man.
Well, hey, they still got plenty of time to turn around here.
It's true. It's true.
They're fine. We saw a lot of life out of them, so we're gonna see how they choose to play here in the second map.
Okay. All right. Map number 2 was it Harbor?
I think Harbor may have been map number 3.
Map number 3.
If we got to it. So I think Reclaim was not banned, so I think Reclaim will be map number 2.
I don't think Reclaim was in the series. I should have written that down.
It's a best of 3, but we on our graphic we only saw a best of 5. We only saw like.
I feel like Reclaim was bad.
You sure?
I don't know. My memory's terrible. This is why I have you. You're the memory guy.
Since we got the setup today and we're trying to bring you guys all the action.
That's true.
We're gonna take a peek into our second semifinal match where Yikes is fighting Lotus. Now, as we know that Yikes took map number 1, so they're gonna be on map number 2 here, and it's gonna be on Foundation.
Yes, it will. And Yikes is going to be our blue squad for this one. Lotus going to be the red squad, and currently on board with Letnik. We'll see exactly how this round is going to pan out.
As we see, we're still going to be in the first half of this matchup per heels here. And we're going to see Lotus. They controlling it. Woo! Oh!
Hold that.
Almost got the second one here as well. But good transition right there by Yikes into that B hill to control the 2 cap. They are going to be down here, but they have sprung into action.
Illich actually managed to take one down with her there. That was actually extremely impressive. A clutch kill comes through.
Yes, it is here. And we don't know what the round count is just yet, but we'll let you guys know as soon as we know. And it's going to be 3-0 in favor of Yikes so far.
So, looking convincing performance. Look at the score, though. Look at the score, though. 174 to 170.
Now, as we know, when it comes down to the second half, of these halves, these higher respawn rounds, the 16, 18, 20-second respawns, it's easy to sometimes, win 3 rounds back-to-back and tie it up. We've seen it plenty of times just based off of how the initial fights turn out.
Gina with 3 in front of her. She's only going to be able to find 1. Of course, you can hear the time ticking away slowly. Is anyone going to break the C hill? That was where it's needed, but it isn't going to happen. And that now is going to be a 4-0 lead for Yikes.
Yes, it is. So Yikes here, they're looking towards the finals, so to speak. The first map was a very convincing finish for Yikes. I think it was maybe 7-0, 7-1 for Yikes, and now they're 4-0 here in map 2. They just got to stay out on the prize so far, Benton. We got to see what does Lotus want to do to try to turn this one around. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing safe weapon placements here.
Shock grenades. We got insane.
We got every nade that's possible on the map here. We got our block used here as well.
Block has been used on statue.
Yep.
So
a gun has to go down because you can only place weapon downs once. So when it comes down to changing out a weapon, the next round we're gonna have to see a big power weapon get placed somewhere here on the map.
Now, of course, heading over to 18-second respawn delay.
Unless they take out the shot grenades and choose to put a support weapon in, that's also an option here as well.
Boring. You gotta go big. You gotta go big.
Go big, go home.
Absolutely.
I agree with you there, man. Sometimes you get to a point where you just have to win your fights and you have to have confidence in your team.
Very true. Problem is, as we mentioned, very, very high respawn Celestial, though. With a double, and honestly, Jeter can just block out that player with the instant. Actually finds the kill as well. Trip cap domination potentially could come through. Toastek, last woman alive. Whoop. For Lotus, and to her credit, she was able to shut down up to this
down in that hill.
She get there in time, she will. And Toastek clutching up again for Lotus.
Yes, she is here, but she needs to watch out for the respawn because it is going to be Yikes home hill. So this is going to have to be a key fight. She needs to wait till the last minute, make sure she gets her health back. Toasted.
Okay.
All right.
I see you, Toastek, making plays.
We are about to make a Okay, all right. We are about to make a transition back over to other games. Just want to give you guys a quick peek of what was happening here. Now we're going to be on second map, Forge here, and this is going to be a Dior map pick.
All right.
So Dior, seeing if they can turn things around here, seeing if they can bring this game back into their favor. They did lose the first map, 7-2 here. Is now never for these girls.
Yeah, ladies, if you're going to be our red squad in this one, Lockdown will be blue. Technique and Explicit Diamond find kills there in the kill feed. They should be able to secure the B hill as well. So starting off rather well for Lockdown.
Yep, take a good look at Forge, everybody. Appreciate it. Good Forge gameplay here. Take a good look at the map.
Technique still on your screens, as Sufficiently is able to find one. Honestly, Technique here is in a great position to just assist her teammate. That was going to be Explicit Diamond, and I'm curious to see just how well Panda actually plays in map number 2. The only reason I say that is I want to see if maybe that was her favorite map. Maybe could be the reason why they picked it.
Maybe to throw them off guard. Maybe they just love Forge. It's a lot of good team fights that kind of happen here on this map. But just one of the detriments of the map is just how far away the spawns actually are from the home hills. If they were probably a little bit closer, the map may, work out here just a little bit better here. But, some people do have a taste for this map, though.
Ladies of Dior now going to apply the pressure for the trip cap. Technique springs into life, will decap it, keep it neutral. Still, though, that C hill will be under congestion, and Trinity
with the triple.
Woo! That's what we like to see.
Yeah, that's exactly what we love to see. Ladies of Dior takes round number 1. As I told you, they spice things up at the end of that impact map, so maybe.
Trinity just said, all right, girls, hop in the backpack real quick.
We got to do this.
I'm gonna take round number 1. I'm gonna take control.
All right, I wonder who gave the team speech. Okay, sometimes you do need the team speech, okay,
motivational
to re-motivate it.
I agree. Helps, definitely does. But ladies of Dior kicking off map number 2 a lot better.
Looking at this weapon placement, it depends on where you want to start to set the tone here. Do you want to put the big power weapon down now and kind of force the fights here, kind of tilt them into your favor where you want them to be? They're going to put down a single Marksa down low. Interesting, that one Marksa. That's going to be good. I wonder who's going to be playing for that. And in the recent update, they changed it to where you cannot pick up down players. Usually, if a player was down, you were able to pick up those kills with headshots from the Marksa across map, regardless of where they are. They've taken that out in the last update, so it's going to have to be execution rules when it comes down to it, as it is for every other kill.
Fair enough. Explicit Diamond kicking off strong, though, for Lockdown up towards that control tower, and that's going to be a double. Looks like she's going to continue where she left off from map number 1, because if you remember, she had a fantastic first half. Now looking to do some damage over towards our mid-neutral hill. Shotgun out, but unfortunately not going to be able to potentially win that. May actually need a little bit of support, of course. On this map, control tower's importance, very, very important, because you have that instant button as well. But for Explicit Diamond, somehow still alive, just being such a nuisance, and may actually be able to clean up that kill as well. The fact that she's still alive here is
she was
crazy.
very, very weak there in that situation. But her team will lock down as 2 cap at B. Dior is going to be spread out here. I want to see somebody possibly get a control tower for Dior as well. I think you're going to see the overextension across map for Dior's home hill. And Kiss is going to be on top of that. So they're going to make sure they get it, but they did. I think we're going to see Lockdown lose their home hill in the process as well, because A is in favor of Dior here.
And Cherish immediately springs his life on the B hill. The lead, as it stands, is minuscule at best. Going to be about 6 to 7 points. B hill's going to be capped, though. The problem is for Ladies of Dior.
And they have somebody in that tower as well. So it is somebody overlooking above on that B hill. Cherish, I think, is going to try to flank their home hill so they can regain control. That's going to be a big down here on Kiss. But Cherish is going to have to deal with Technique if she wants to regroup with the rest of her teammates. Big kill, but swiftly saves her teammate, and she's going to get that revive there on Kiss, and she's going to be able to hold her position. Technique is in action as well. Good support fire. They're going to pick up a kill, and they can play for Dior's home hill once again here.
Yeah, this could be a trip cap. This could be very, very bad news for Ladies of Dior. Sufficiently, he is going to clean up Simple. Now all eyes on Trinity. She goes down as well. C hill being capped. I think Ladies of Dior pushed over towards the B hill. Ladies out of position in control tower, but the B hill is going to be where the fights come through.
Big kills by luck. She get the triple, not able to.
Would have been nice to have domination once again. Could be threatened here. Full lockdown. Players from Ladies of Dior splitting resources here, 50-50. Players going over towards B and C, but Lady needs to win this gunfight, and the help comes through. Lady does win it, and B and C back in Ladies of Dior favor, but the damage has been done by lockdown when you look at the score. 40-point lead.
So, but the 40-point lead, I think they still can win here off of, actually, no, they're going to have to decap some of these hills and cut that deficit just a little bit more. So Lockdown has the opportunity to play defensively here if they want to, or they can just kind of keep the same pace up that's been going on since the beginning of the map, because they have been trading off hills back and forth here, but Dior need to play for the strip cap.
You definitely want to see them keep that pace up. You don't want to turtle your hill. They could be in danger of doing just that. B-Hill is being taken away, though. The kills in Ladies of Dior favor. Technique is able to finally put a stop to that. Finds one of her own, but that's 4 players dead. Surely this could be the lifeline, and Panda goes down as well. Ladies of Dior, you absolute beauties. A trip cap to close out round number 2. Just when you thought Lockdown was going to take control of it, Ladies of Dior, every one of them just clutches up and gets those kills.
I don't know what happened to them in the first 6 rounds of Impact.
We won't talk about it.
Yeah, we won't even discuss it. We won't even mention them losing. Nope. We're just going to say they just lost the map Impact. They just lost Impact. We don't know how they lost it. They just lost Impact.
I blame
map 2, brand new map.
Yep. This is map 1. What are you talking about?
Yeah, definitely. But as we said, though, in the pre-map, which was Impact, you know, they're going to have to, know how to be able to shake off that type of loss, right?
Yep.
Shake it off. Focus on map number 2. Don't be in map number 2 dwelling about, damn, we lost 6 straight rounds in map number 1. How did that happen?
I clutched that kill.
It ain't going to help you dwelling on that in map number 2. So these girls have definitely refocused and switched gears. And it looks like they're going to be on the same page.
And honestly, that is a fantastic trait to have as a team. And it's great to see because, a lot of teams and professional players do tilt. You can see him tilt pretty damn hard. Explicit Diamond now is going to open up the door with one lady, and she's been so good. Top control. I think Kiss may have said something to her, and she was like, listen, all right.
You shouldn't be able to kick your own teammate on the ground. That's not even her fault. I don't even blame her for that.
That's why you always go for the revive first.
But
yeah, watch out for that guy.
No, she still shouldn't be able to kick her own teammate on the ground.
That was awesome. A little bit of a misplay, top control, but it's okay. They still have the advantage of controlling that control tower area, and Explicit Diamond back in action. No teammates there this time, so that's going to help out. Let's find the pick on Sinful, and ooh, be careful.
Now, one unique thing about Forge, you see that little green button right there? It activates the incinerator across the map. And now when we switch halftime, the neutral hill will be in that little room there. So we're gonna see some strategy based around that button as well, because as soon as you press the button, the incinerator is on for 10 seconds. So based off of good top map control, weapon placements in that hill over there, you can kind of come up with some cheeky strategies and kind of set the pace of the map with that one button.
That control tower is probably the most important area on this map in general. I mean, first half you're overlooking the B hill. Second half it's home hills plus Incin button, which covers your mid-neutral hill. I mean,
yeah, but the main fight is up there because you usually see teams playing for home hills more in the second half. Lux gonna be sitting here, and she's gonna be looking to make some shots, but she's gonna actually regroup with her team here.
Don't worry about it. Good shots there the second time. Lands a couple over on, I believe, efficiently. And Lux looking now to actually close that distance. Needs to be careful. Scoreline in favor of Ladies of Dior again here in round number 3, 127 to 113. B-Hill's being capped. Lux just trying to get out there with her life. Trinity, meanwhile, of course, picked up a nasty 3-piece a few rounds ago. Not going to be able to do any damage over towards B. Kiss puts an immediate stop to it, and Lockdown are coming back in this round, boys.
No, they are. They're edging their way back in here. Dior still has this lead. They're doing good so far. They're trying to get top map control, though, but Kiss, she's going to be in this position where almost this basement, so to speak, where she has eyes on the hill, but she can't get shot from up top. So you're going to have a player from each team above, I believe.
All right, yep, I think you're right. So you just saw that.
One above and one below, looking down at this hill. So.
Ladies of Dior, just as the lead was about to be taken over from Lockdown, able to play for home hills with Diamond with a quick flank. Surprised no one saw her, but I'll tell you who did see her. Lady. That's going to be a big win. And I see Lady pushing up the hill. 4 players go down for Lockdown. 1 player alive. It's going to be Kiss. Kiss over at B, and you can see Ladies of Dior just converging to Kiss position. They can sit on their B hill now. Just a neutral would be enough, and you can see Lux doesn't want just a neutral, wanted to just
Dior looking for this third round here.
All right, so imagine this. Lazy Dior goes 6-0 up. Your turn, Lockdown. Your turn.
Can they do it? Can they do the first reverse sweep if that happens here?
Dude, that would be nuts.
But hey, ladies of Dior, they're looking good here.
Dude, they're
You're gonna have Trinity here, as we pointed her out in the beginning of this matchup. She's gonna be having 10 kills. But what they're doing so great is that they have great teamwork here on controlling the B hill, and also they have good rotations as well here, fighting for both those home hills. And we're gonna see Lockdown playing it safe. You got the shot grenades on the map, you got the block, you got the marks here. I'm still waiting to see our first big power weapon. I'm trying to see some sniper, in-bar action, drop shot action. We saw the boom shot at the end of the first half on Impact, but we didn't get to see a lot of it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like really across any games. I mean, we saw Gita with the drop shot earlier on, of course. That was obviously placed in their matchup. But, you know, in the games we've been kind of primarily watching, we haven't really seen any creative risks really taken. Maybe, you know, Lockdown could change things up a little bit, and ladies of Dior continue this momentum.
And just to give you guys a score update, our other semi-final match is finished. Yikes have won 14-0 in that semi-final match against Lotus. And I actually believe, I don't think they've lost a round so far here in this tournament. So far, they're 21-0.
Damn.
So, hey, it's going to take one of these teams right here. The question is, which one of these teams is the Lockdown or...
Oh, Sinful, we hit those. Because Panda doesn't miss them. Panda doesn't miss them. And honestly, this could be Lockdown now, springing into life towards the C hill. If you're Panda, you don't need to necessarily take that fight. You can try and just make your way over towards that home hill. Kill will be cleaned up, but sadly not going to be able to lock in that trip cap just yet. Sufficiently, just looking over towards that C hill. And it seems that Lockdown may have actually just pulled off from that assault.
Yeah, they hear this marks are being used efficiently here. Cherish is going to try to push efficiently out of here. Lux is going to be there with the backup. They know exactly where she is. There's the rest of the shots. Can you get some help? The Michio is perfect. I don't think she... Oh, she actually got the kill on technique. Question is, will she turn around here full red? So efficiently, he's actually going to chase her down here. Try to get wide. She's going to have that shot in your hand. But this is a good play of bring around a Rosie here, Benson.
Yep, sufficiently looking. Looks is going to try and land a couple of shots.
That's a good shot. She needs to stay aggressive on this one.
Trip cap domination coming through as well from Lockdown. Can't lose the gunfight. Doesn't lose the gunfight. Nicely done by Lux. But you can see technique.
Technique coming for revenge. The question is, can she get it? Yes, she will.
Yes, can indeed. C hill now retaken over by ladies of Dior. The A hill will go back over to Lockdown. Lockdown here in round number 4 have built themselves a lead, but we saw a couple of rounds ago, ladies of Dior, no stranger to kind of turning up the tempo, turning up the heat a little bit, and going for that trip cap domination to close out a round that they've been behind in. B hill though, back in favor of ladies of Dior now if they can confirm the cap, but in actual fact they can't. Nice pressure coming from Lockdown.
No, that's great pressure coming from Lockdown. This B hill is going to be neutral. They do have the point lead, but the flank coming from Trinity, making the plays, being in the right position when she needs to be. Staying alive here, she needs to make sure she helps Diamond. And not help Diamond, she wants to make sure she kills Diamond.
I mean, maybe that friendly outside the game, but ladies and gentlemen, once again, going for a trip cap domination. 5 players down. Call it deja vu, if you will. They do it again. And Lockdown,
I think this is
a map thing. This has to be a map thing.
Yeah, this is one of the first times where we're seeing teams consistently win their map picks.
Right?
Yeah, they actually dominated the maps that they pick. Usually in all the other fight nights, teams lose the map that they pick and win the opposing team's map.
It's weird.
It is weird.
Very weird. But hey, as we said, this is how it's supposed to be. So.
And technically, nobody ever picks tiebreaker because it's only 7 maps. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody ever picks tiebreaker. Tiebreakers is left there. All right, so it goes either way.
Which map do you not mind playing? Is basically what that is.
You know, it's the lesser. But we will see some Ensigns get placed top map here. Take a look at the scoreboard. You know, you see Trinity and Cherish definitely picking it up right here. Cherish playing home hill for his squad over here with those 10 caps. And now I think we're going to see a good fight. Ladies of Dior is going to send 2 people up top to fight for this hill. Fight for this top stack control.
I think that's honestly a reaction potentially to Diamond, who's just been doing such a good job. And Diamond again kicks off for the win. And you saw her there. Who that was up top. Good luck.
Oh, she's gonna get him.
Looks this whole
almost though. You see, she was full red.
Yeah.
Don't step in the fire. Now she's gonna end up being there for a squad. She's gonna fire over the top, and this is gonna be Dior. They will get control over B, but they did lose control over their home hill in the process.
It's as if they may actually be able to just kind of collapse on that hill if need be. You can hear the burners from the instant button. That was just fired away.
Yeah. And so as we said before, that Incinerator, Hill's going to be in there. So we're going to see the strategy change a lot here in the second half when our Hills get flipped and our respawn timer drop back down.
Oh, this is a 2v2, and this could be for the round as well. In all honesty, if pressure comes on the other home hill, which it is, may actually see a trip cap again for Ladies of Dior. You see Cherish, she's going to be on the A hill, but seems like resources pulled away from that C hill. So they're now happy to sit back and try and build themselves a lead here in round number 5. 18-second respawns as well. Bear that in mind. Our respawn timer is getting very, very high. Diamond must win fight, will win it. Have the support of a teammate there as well, but you can see the shot.
So that one member of Dior is up top. She's not allowing them to decap for free. They're going to have to stay in this hill together. But Trinity is going to be in a good position to bring in that double lancer on the B hill. But Lockdown just wanted to make sure they was able to decap it, so Lady of Dior wasn't getting any points. But you see the home hill across the map.
Beautiful play from Ladies of Dior. Now they say, all right, well, if you want to play, springing on the hill, springing up the hill, we're just going to cap your home hill. Now you're not getting any points. Force them to actually sit on that B hill. This fight's still going over at C, and honestly, Ladies of Dior can collapse on this B hill. You don't even necessarily need to win the 1v1, just sit on the hill. Trinity recognizes it, wins the fight, B hill being capped. Now it comes down to sufficiently, can she win a 1 versus 2 on the home hill? It won't happen. And Ladies of Dior turning on the style here in map number 2. 5-0 lead. Wow.
Now, if it stays at this pace, I believe the last map will be.
I swear it's Harbor.
It's Harbor, yeah, Harbor.
It is? I think it is.
I don't know. We'll find out. We'll get it. We'll throw a message out to the Gears guys.
Yeah, it is Harbor. Right.
Okay,
I knew it wasn't crazy.
It is Harbor.
I knew I wasn't.
All right, Lockdown's pick as well. It's going to be Harbor. So all right.
Not really the pick.
Well, yes. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's how it kind of ended up. Well, no. Not actually, because online, the bans and picks are different than LAN. LAN, the last map is left over. Online, we only ban 2 maps.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, they only ban 2 maps, and they pick from 3.
Diamond has 17 kills, and they don't have a round.
She's out here.
She's played very, very well.
She's been fighting. She's been fighting back and forth here.
I mean, it's that control tower. She's won a 1v2 nearly every single round. Like, she's very, very good up here. Now it's going to be a 2v2. Let's see if she's able to shut down looks. It looks like that's where the pressure is going to be. Of course, Incin's going to be a factor as well. Diamond.
Oh, get turned on there.
Down. Lady,
gotta dodge those Incins. We're gonna have to see their dance moves here.
Oh no. Kiss not gonna connect with that one, and will pay the price. Lux gets a kill. Trinity gets a kill as well. 3 players fall. And you may see Ladies of Dior, if they want to push for a trip cap, that's 4 players down. I think you have to be aggressive towards A. You don't want to give them any time to breathe. Panda basically last one alive over towards the B hill. Trip cap domination is going to come through. Simple tries to get on the hill as well, wins the 1v1. Smart play. Meanwhile, Explicit Diamond will fall over towards the home hill. Trinity can just sit on it. Players are going to be just rattling out of spawn, desperately trying to break the hill. It will be broken, but the cavalry surely now comes for Ladies of Dior. Trinity finds one. That's efficiently. Trinity finds the second. That's Kiss. And that's a 6-0 half for Ladies of Dior, replying to Lockdown 6-0 half in map number 1.
Damn, they said that, yo, we can do it too.
Anything you can do, I can do
better. So what we're gonna see if they can close it out, because Lockdown gonna let Ladies of Dior catch 2 rounds at the end of Impact. We're gonna see if Ladies want to shut this one out here.
All right, Ladies.
7-0.
Or I mean,
or if Lockdown, maybe Lockdown do the reverse sweep right here.
Now it's your turn, Lockdown.
Yeah.
Now it's your turn. See if they can try and make history. It's been tough though on this map. I mean,
so does the same rules still apply if Lockdown comes back from a reverse sweep? We sit them all, PayPal them all $100.
Yeah. Why not? Right? Why not? Right? Let's be fair.
Yeah. Give them an opportunity like you gave Dior. So,
exactly. I don't want to be known as biased.
Clip that. Yo, just in case you say, man, your word. We need we just need proof out there.
I respect it.
All right.
Explicit Diamond, meanwhile, over at our mid-neutral hill. Worth mentioning, as you mentioned in the first half, in the second half, our hills will flip, and our mid-neutral now actually inside that incinerator room, and you can see it's locked down. They actually have control of control tower. Of course, that's where the button is going to be located.
Yes, it is here, and you're going to see this. They're waiting for the perfect time to kind of set off this incinerator.
They're teasing. They're teasing. Now you got to bail.
Yeah, but that's good. At some point, they had to at least try to bait it, or they could have kept waiting for their teammates to get up there because they were pushing across map. But you're gonna see the double come out of here by Kiss. E-Hill has the incinerator on it, but I don't think anybody's in position across map. Still gonna be Ladies of Dior's hill, and Cherish needs to be patient here, wait for the rest of her squad to regain control over their home hill. And she's about to get flanked from top map too as well.
Cherish is going to fall. Really not much that she could do. So early on in the first round of the second half, it is Lockdown with a small lead, about 10 points, but LDiamonDie spring back into life over towards their home hill. They will retake full control of it. The problem is that you've got to control tower. They need to push forward, then you can really play through that home hill setup. It's very preferred on this map.
No, it definitely is here preferred, just because you see how close the home hills are, but also at the same time, if you put something big into the control tower, then that's just where the majority of your fights have to go down. And you're going to see teams usually try to balance that by placing a weapon where that former B hill was. So they place a weapon down there to kind of try to spread things out. I don't know if I might have would have died for that cap. Well, no, you don't want to die for that cap. You're only down here about 2 points here. But they could have double capped it, but you will see them push across map, try to clean up one of these kills here. They can flank Lockdown's home hill.
And that's exactly what I was going to say. If I'm LDiamonDie, you know you can cap the E hill now relatively uncontested, but more importantly, you could just push through past where the old B hill used to be, go behind enemy lines, so to speak, and put pressure on that home hill. Force the players from Lockdown to make the decision. Do we go back to our home hill? Do we push their home hill? What is going to be the decision that they have to make in real time? It can be very tough. As it stands, the LDiamonDie now with the lead, 145 to 142.
Hola, ¿qué tal, chicos? A ver si no los espanté. ¿Cómo están, chicos? Muchas gracias por seguir viendo la transmisión. Ya saben que hay momentos en los que no puedo hablar mucho, entonces disculpen. Pero muchas gracias a Carlos, a Christopher, a Eduardo, a Pablo Herrera y a Víctor. Muchas gracias por estarnos viendo. Muchas gracias por dejar su apoyo aquí en el stream. Muchas gracias, chavos. Muchas gracias a Caroto que nos están viendo. Muchas gracias a Eder, a Fari. Muchas gracias, chavos. Gracias. Disculpen si no estoy hablando mucho. ¿Qué onda, Astral? ¿Cómo andas? Mucho gusto por estar aquí. Astral, ¿dónde andas? Muchas gracias, chicos, a todos. De verdad, chicos, muchas gracias por estar apoyando a todas estas chicas mexicanas que están aquí. Ahorita no están jugando ellas, pero supongo que en el último enfrentamiento van a estar jugando ellas, así que hay que ofrecerle nuestro apoyo, chavos. A cualquiera de los dos teams hay que ofrecerle nuestro apoyo. Yo creo que, como les comentaba al inicio del video, yo creo que ellas, como por ser mujeres, también necesitan nuestro apoyo, chavos. No solo a los equipos mexicanos masculinos, sino también a los femeninos. ¿Qué tal? Saludos a Essence, Lara, a Jimena, gracias a Dark. Muchas gracias por estarme viendo, chavos. La verdad, no esperaba tanta gente y es bueno saber que también apoyan a los equipos femeninos, porque la verdad se lo merecen, chavos. Pues bueno, muchas gracias por estarme viendo, gracias también por esos hermosos likes que nos están dejando por aquí. Gracias, chavos, muchas gracias. Saludos, Oliver Serrano, muchas gracias por estarnos viendo. Disculpen, chavos, si no estoy hablando mucho, pero ya saben que hago lo posible por estar aquí, aunque sea un ratillo con ustedes, y dejándoles sus comentarios, leyendo sus comentarios, saludándolos y todo eso. Dice, ¿qué? ¿Cómo participo? Dice Andrés, ¿a qué te refieres en cómo participas? Saludos, Pablo Herrera, gracias por estarnos viendo. Yo creo que falta un match más. Creo que sí. A ver, vamos a ver cómo va el break, chavos. Vamos a ver cómo va. Ok, aquí está Look Down contra el Ladies of Dior. Ok, van 1-1. Creo que van por el mapa final. Van por un tercer mapa. La verdad, fíjense que fue chistoso porque en el mapa, en el primer host, les dieron una vuelta horrible. Y ahorita, cuando hosteó el otro equipo, también le ganaron muy feo. Yo creo que fue más que nada... cada team se enfocó más en su mapa favorito, entonces yo creo que en ese mapa ambas se entrenaron, entonces yo creo que su estrategia les funcionó, en su respectivo mapa. Pero bueno, ahorita vamos a ver qué tal se pone el tercer round. Muchas gracias ahí a Zero, a Chaos, a Jordan, gracias por estarnos viendo. Igual Mortal, gracias por estar aquí. Creo que Mortal eres el único mod que anda por aquí, aparte de Astral que acaba de llegar. Oye, dice, sí que tienes público, Evo, ¿qué onda? Sí, Astral, pues aquí estamos apoyando, chicos, al Pro Circuit. Ya saben que esta vez a lo mejor no hay tanta gente porque no están regalando algo como tal, simplemente están desbloqueando, están desbloqueando para entrar a una rifa más que nada. Entonces, pues sí. Ok, voy a dejar mi voto para el Ladies. Nada más están dando lo que es rifas, chavos. No están dando otra cosa. De todas formas, yo creo que es bueno, ¿no? Es bueno que ofrezcan su apoyo, aunque no estén regalando skins. Porque yo sé que en el evento de fin de semana la mayoría estaba aquí, no tanto porque quería ver el Pro Circuit, sino porque quería sus skins. Entonces, bueno, no importa, es bueno que apoyen a estas chicas. Saludos, Cristo. Dice ya, ok, muchas gracias. Ya somos 7000 suscriptores, chavos, ¿en serio? No puedo creerlo, chavos. No inventes, somos 7007 suscriptores. Muchas gracias, chicos, de verdad, muchas gracias, chavos. Esto no me lo esperaba, chavos. Esto no me lo esperaba. Ven que casi ahorita no estoy mucho en la transmisión, pero wow, en serio, muchas gracias, chavos. Gracias por su apoyo, muchas gracias. De verdad que se los agradezco demasiado. Estamos sacando los super hardcore, chavos. Vamos a poner la nueva meta ahora. La nueva meta ahora es llegar a los 8000. Vamos a ver qué tal nos va. Voy a proceder aquí a cambiar el nombre, no el nombre, sino la gente hardcore. Vamos a proceder a cambiarlo. De verdad, gracias, de verdad, muchas gracias por sus felicitaciones también, muchas gracias, chavos, de verdad, no me he dado cuenta que ya somos 7000 suscriptores. Sí, aquí ando. Gracias, chicos, de verdad, muchas gracias. No, en sí, de verdad, no me he dado cuenta que ya hemos llegado a los 7000. De verdad, gracias, chavos. Vamos a ver, dice que venga. ¿Qué van a regalar? ¿De qué me van a regalar? Sí. Dice que van a regalar. Dice ahí Asensio. ¿Qué van a regalar por los 7000 suscriptores, chavos? Muchas gracias, chicos. Gracias, Gerardo, por estarnos viendo. De nada, güey. Dice, gracias, Cristo. Gracias. ¿A qué horas juegan los FEN? No lo sé, chicos. Al parecer, es que miren, yo creo que a lo mejor como aún no hay mucha gente que apoya a estos teams femeninos. Gracias, Muerte, por suscribirte. Yo creo que por eso no le dan tanta promoción, o tal vez porque aún están clasificando para las finales, pero aún así yo creo que merecen su apoyo. Yo creo que a pesar de eso necesitan. Yo voy a checar ahorita a ver si puedo investigarme los brackets como los que hice el fin de semana para decirles cómo va a estar esto. Saludos ahí a Claudio, gracias por estar aquí. Se vas a transmitir al menos traducción en español, dice ahí Claudio. Es que yo solo estoy haciendo retransmisión, chavos, perdón. Más que nada es eso. Y de todas formas yo creo que de cierta manera, o al menos yo, cuando estoy viendo el Pro Circuit, no me enfoco tanto en lo que están diciendo, me enfoco más en cómo están jugando. Gracias, Enrique, por suscribirte. Yo me enfoco más que nada en ver cómo juegan, en ver qué estrategias ocupan, que es tanta mi atención en eso que de verdad a veces ni presto atención a lo que dicen. Entonces yo creo que deberán hacer casi lo mismo. Saludos, Evex, un saludote. Gracias, Miki, por estar viendo. Wicho también, gracias por su apoyo, chicos. Dice, oye, Dian, ¿vas a jugar después para que invites? No creo, chicos. Dice, Dian, agrégame. Claro que sí, Jimena, pásame tu gamer tag, ahorita te agrego. No creo, chicos, la verdad, ahorita ando muy apurado, chicos. Todo un fin de semana, chicos, les traje stream. Entonces eso me atrasó en algunas cosas que yo tengo que hacer. Pero pues igual no importa, que no me arrepiento, chicos, porque ustedes me están dando su apoyo. Pero gracias, Enilson, por suscribirte, muchas gracias. Saludos, Miki Rodríguez, gracias por verme. Saludos, Daniel Ramírez. Y ¿quién me había hecho? Jimena, Gamertag. Pásame tu Gamertag, Jimena, ya yo te agrego. Saludos a Pablo Herrera de Parto de Caos, gracias por estarnos viendo. Stony, gracias por estarme viendo. Saludos, Infection, muchas gracias por suscribirte. Saludos, Mortal, gracias por estarme viendo. Sale, pues, les recuerdo, chicos, que los días viernes, todos los viernes hay stream jugando con ustedes en Gears of War, obviamente. Así que espero estén ahí el día de viernes. Gracias, Luis Acosta, por suscribirte. Entonces, chicos, sí les digo, espero el día viernes vengan aquí al canal. No se les olvide activar la campanita para que se enteren de cuando ya empezamos el stream. De todas formas, en mis redes sociales, chicos, yo les aviso cuando ya empezamos el stream. Saludos a Sama Singh, saludos, muchas gracias. Ese Pablo, te mandé saludos, le dice Carlos. Muchas gracias, chicos, por su apoyo, de verdad. Yo la verdad estoy muy agradecido con ustedes. Ya somos 7000, chavos, ya somos 7000. De verdad, se los agradezco mucho. El día viernes, chicos, les recuerdo, el día viernes hacemos partidas privadas con suscriptores. A partir de las 6 aproximadamente, por esa hora empezamos el stream, así que atentos. No olviden activar, mejor dicho, su campanita al canal para que se enteren. Gracias de Rocky por suscribirte, muchas gracias. Hola guapo, dice ahí. Saludos Ceder, saludos. Ahora tú, dice ahí. Ya, ¿cuál es tu GT? Mi gamertag, chicos, está en la descripción del video. Pero de todas formas, ahorita se lo escribo en los comentarios para que lo agreguen. La primera letra es L minúscula. Está chida la morra de tu foto. De hecho, soy yo con el cabello. Es que yo tengo el cabello largo, chavos. Saludos. Saludos para Exio Flame. El team. Oh, sí, la verdad, sí, un saludote para ese team. A ver, chicos, espérenme tantito, chavos. Voy a estar aquí un rato con ustedes. Ahí el gamertag de Jimena, me sale que no existe. Traté de agregarte, pero me sale que no existe. Saludos a Explosive, muchas gracias por estarnos viendo. Chicos, les recuerdo que mi gamertag está en la descripción del video. Está en la descripción del video mi gamertag, chavos, así que ahí pueden agregarme copiando mi gamertag, o hay un link que los lleva a la página de Xbox y ya simplemente le dan a agregar. Yo creo que esa es una manera más rápida de agregarme. Así que bueno, chicos, vamos a ver. Espérenme tantito, chavos. Espérenme tantito. Bueno, aquí va a estar con ustedes, chicos, un ratillo. Saludos a André, gracias por estarnos viendo. Saludos a Stony, dice mierda, saludos, chicos, muchas gracias. ¿Cuándo jugamos, bro? Chicos, los días viernes, les recuerdo nuevamente, los días viernes hacemos privadas con suscriptores en Gears of War 4. Así que ahí los estaré esperando, no se los voy a dejar su campanita al canal. Jimena, no pongas caritas tristes, ponme bien tu gamertag. Es que ya traté de agregarte, me sale que no existe tu gamertag. No sé, si ¿cómo se llama? Si lo escribiste mal o algo así. Pero vuelve a escribir tu gamertag, o en la descripción del video está mi Facebook. Ahí también pueden contactarme, chavos, y me mandan sus gamertags y yo los agrego. O ya si me hacen el favor, el grandísimo favor de agregarme ustedes, pues también está ahí. Dice ya tienes, muchas gracias. Sí, ya vi que ya tengo 7020. Bueno, es que como tal lo globalizo a 7000, pero muchas gracias por ser 7020 suscriptores, chicos, de verdad, muchas gracias. Ahorita, ok, muchas gracias, Jimena. Ahorita vengo, ok, provecho, Pablo, provecho. Si eres crack, no, chicos, gracias a ustedes por darme su apoyo, ¿verdad? Gracias a ustedes por ofrecerme su apoyo. La verdad que lo valoro mucho, chavos, lo valoro mucho. Aunque a pesar de que ahorita no he estado hablando mucho, generalmente vengo cada media hora, me están apoyando y eso es bueno. Muchas gracias, chavos. Sí, güey, sí. Muchas gracias, de verdad, muchas gracias. La verdad esta chica está jugando muy bien, chavos. La verdad, tenemos 2 equipos mexicanos femeninos y no, son 3 equipos femeninos. Entonces hay que apoyarlas, chavos. Hay que apoyarlas a todas en general, chavos. En general hay que apoyarlas. Se merecen siempre nuestro apoyo. Y chicos, de hecho por ahí a lo mejor stream vamos a regalar Gears 3 en código, así que para quien no lo tenga, obviamente, ahora sí que haya a quien le interesa, pues vamos a hacer esa rifa, chavos. Vamos por más subs, muchas gracias, Explosive. Dice Gerardo, me voy a meter a bañar, pero antes Gerardo, todo un loquillo. Dice, esto se merece unas chelitas, dice ahí atrás. Sí, ¿no? Sí, a ver, déjame, doy tiempo, Astral, a ver si te voy a ir a visitar para que hagamos algo, no sé. Ya deberías venir tú, Astral, ya fui, aunque bueno, aquí no ha habido un evento así como tal, gamer, pero un evento grande, pero estaría bueno que te dieras la vuelta aquí, Astral, para que conocieras.
Now, can you make the plays with it? Meanwhile, Technique gonna have to just cover this C hill, recognizing the pressure's coming through. And ladies and Dior, this looks like a completely different team than what we saw in map number 1.
Dian, ¿por qué no haces...? De hecho, hablando programando, chavos, ando pensando en hacerles un torneo. Aquí todo bien competitivo, ya saben. Acá las escaladas y ese rollo. La verdad sí chicos, ando queriendo. Muchas gracias a Robo por suscribirte, muchas gracias. La verdad sí ando queriendo hacerles un torneo, chavos, pero por ahora, más que nada quiero que en el torneo haya un premio bueno. Entonces, pues sí, ahora sí que denme tiempo, chavos. Sí tengo programado. Muchas gracias, Revolution, por suscribirte. Sí les voy a hacer un torneo, chicos. Sí les voy a hacer un torneo. Así que vayan preparando a sus teams, vayan preparando a su gente, vayan creando sus equipos para que, así que ya les está haciendo el spam. Ya les está haciendo aquí ¿cómo se le dice? El spoiler de lo que va a haber en el canal. Así que ahora sí que estas 98 personas que nos ven, vayan preparando sus teams, porque vamos a hacer un torneo aquí en el canal, chicos. Así que no lo he hecho. Gracias, Jorge Martínez, por suscribirte. No lo he hecho porque quiero que el primer lugar obviamente se gane algo padre. Entonces debo pensar en ello, Y bueno, chicos, dice yo quiero Gears 3. Sí, chicos, el día de viernes vamos a rifar un código de Gears 3, así que no se pierdan el stream, chavos. Ya les estoy haciendo también el spoiler por aquí. Ese Mortal, no tengo amigos. Tranquilos, chicos, tranquilos. Muchas gracias ahí de Tusket. Gracias por estarnos viendo. A Jorge Martínez dice yo quiero, que ya lo había leído también. Dice cuando un sorteo de gol, dice ahí. Chicos, pues ahora sí que yo quisiera, pero yo miren, ni yo gol tengo en mi cuenta, ni gol yo tengo. Entonces, pues ahora sí que de cierta manera déjeme programarme bien, déjeme sacar bien estas cosas, y ya cuando vea que ya está todo bien y pueda darles algo super pro para rifar, cosas así, pues lo hago, chicos. Aunque como les comento, yo lo hago un día que no sepan, un día que sea así. Entonces pues sí.
As we saw during the majority of that round, Dior had to focus their attention up there, and they had a nice setup up top with Trinity using snipe. So now Blockdown finds himself in that difficult position again. They can grab those
entonces pues sí, chicos, más que nada es por eso. O sea, cosas que como dicen, no, yo no tengo ni para mí, pero pues yo voy a hacer el esfuerzo para dárselos a ustedes. Entonces espero valoren eso también. Entonces pues sí, chicos, ahorita voy a estar un ratito más con ustedes. Ahora sí va a estar un tiempo más largo, así que echen las preguntas por ahí. Muchas gracias, chicos, por estarnos viendo, de verdad, muchas gracias. Oye, vean cuáles eran los requisitos para entrar a tu team. Chicos, solo es hacer una prueba, chavos. Es hacer una prueba. Para los que estén interesados y quieran entrar a mi team, contáctenme por Facebook o mándenme mensaje a mi gamertag que diga quiero ser reclutado. Entonces ya sabré qué medidas deberé tomar ante ustedes. Dice Diana, quiero saber, sí, chicos, solo les recuerdo que no todos pueden entrar, chicos, así que si llego a decirles que no, espero no me odien, pero yo no es una decisión que tome yo solo, o sea, no por ser líder de Black Virus, quiere decir que yo decido totalmente el que alguien entre. O sea, tiene que estar todo el equipo de acuerdo. Todo el equipo debe estar de acuerdo para poder aceptarlo en el team. Entonces, como líder, yo solo hago las pruebas. Como líder yo me encargo de todo eso, pero como tal, o sea, porque no solo yo soy Black Virus, sino son más integrantes. Entonces, todos ellos también tienen que decidir si pueden permanecer a Black Virus. Gracias, negro, por suscribirte, muchas gracias. ¿De dónde eres? Dice ahí Marcos. Soy de Puebla, chicos, soy de Puebla. Bro, dice, te regalo una cuenta con 12 meses de gold y aún se le puede cambiar el gamertag para que lo sortees. ¿Qué? Oh, ¿de verdad, Nedilson? De verdad, muchas gracias, muchas gracias. Si de verdad me donas esa cuenta al canal, estaré profundamente agradecido contigo por toda la vida. De hecho, chicos, también estoy agradecido con un chico que se llama Eddie. Gracias a él ya tengo Halo 5 y próximamente vamos a empezar los streams con Halo 5, jugando la campaña y sacando unos cuantos partidas por ahí. Gracias, Jamaica, por suscribirte, muchas gracias. ¿Qué onda, Sandro? Un saludote, dice Nenito, soy niño rata, dice. Muchas gracias, Revers. Karma en HD, gracias por suscribirte, dice. ¿Quién quiere armar un equipo conmigo? No me ignore, papu, dice Explosive. Dice que si presionas al F4 mejora la calidad. No seas machado, cabrón. No le crea, chavos. Qué orgullo de poblano, dice ahí. Claro que sí, yo soy de Puebla, chicos. Entonces les digo, chicos, de verdad, ahí a Denil, gracias, de verdad, si haces esa donación al canal, muchas gracias, en serio. Hola, ¿qué tal? Diego Games, un saludote. Gracias, Carlos Moreno, por suscribirte, muchas gracias. Dice, yo tengo GTA 5 en una cuenta, dice ahí, Dian, eres el mejor. Muchas gracias, Jimena, muchas gracias por tu apoyo. Eduardo Fernández, gracias por suscribirte. Sacalo hardcore aquí con nosotros. Y de verdad, gente, muchas gracias por su apoyo. En este preciso momento estoy actualizando la página, somos 7038, chicos. Muchas gracias por su apoyo, se los agradezco demasiado. Dice, ¿qué? Dice Pablo, espanta allá, güey. Dice, entonces están bien bonitas, dice ahí Ladies Lao. Si saca tu letrero de... No, ¿qué? No han dado la Lancer, dice Moisés. Dice, ya están dando la trituradora. ¿En serio? ¿En serio? A ver, chicos, hay reverse que ya están entregando la trituradora. Como les comentaba, yo creo que van a entregar los skins, un skin Phantom por día. Un skin Phantom por día la van a estar entregando, chicos. Así que durante todo el transcurso de este día van a estar entregando otro skin. Al igual que ayer, durante todo el día de ayer entregaron el Embar. Entonces, atentos con eso, chicos, atentos con esos. Saludos a la gorda, dice, y saludos, soy nuevo, dice. Muchas gracias, chicos, todas las personas que nos están viendo. Muchas gracias, de verdad. Gracias, The Flame, por suscribirte, muchas gracias. Dice, me dieron 3 en un día. En serio, Mortal, pues la verdad que qué bueno, qué bueno. Hay algunas personas que sí se las están entregando antes y eso es bueno, chicos. ¿Qué onda, Yori? ¿Qué onda? ¿Cómo estás? Un saludote. Y si les leen, gracias por ser nuevo suscriptor. Saludos, Miki, saludos, muchas gracias, Miguel, gracias por estarnos viendo. Minecraft, dice ahí. De verdad, chicos, muchas gracias por su apoyo, muchas gracias. Se los agradezco bastante. Saludos, Luis Hernández, gracias por estarnos viendo. Muchas gracias, el perro feliz. Saludos. Dice Denson, ya te mandé. Ok, muchas gracias, Denson. La estaremos rifando el día viernes también. Lo que es el Gears 3 y lo que es la cuenta del Gol, chavos. Vamos a estarla rifando el día viernes. Así que espero estén ahí. Si te llaman, hay que jugar Minecraft. Si quieres, Astral. Pero no lo tengo, ahora que lo pienso, ni siquiera tengo Minecraft. Tal vez podría jugarlo en la PC y crear un servidor y lo metemos ahí si quieres. Saludos, Jesus, por su cumpleaños ahí. Gracias, Caos, un saludote. Sí, Eduardo, sí, vamos a subir Halo 5, ya lo tenemos. No sé qué día todavía, no sé qué día exactamente, pero ya vamos a empezar a subir la campaña, chicos. Vamos a estar jugando la campaña en stream. Espero me acompañen ahí. Pero sí, vamos, de que subimos Halo 5, chicos, en stream lo vamos a hacer para que vean cómo manqueo en la dificultad más alta en Halo. Así que ahí vamos a andar. Igual espero Astral también tenga un tiempecillo por ahí para que juegue con nosotros en el stream. Si no, pues bueno, ahí la estaremos esperando en unos cuantos capítulos, aunque sea. Dice Christopher, envía mensaje, dice ahí, eres el mejor. Gracias, Miguel, muchas gracias. Se voy mejor, vente a jugar. No, pues yo estoy aquí con la transmisión, chicos. Quiero apoyar a estas chicas, porque generalmente nadie las ve jugar, chicos. De hecho, miren, ahorita en el stream original hay 1300 personas viéndolo, más ahorita las casi 100 personas que nos ven. Entonces, son alrededor de 1500 ya así generalizando, que apoyan a las personas. Aunque seamos sinceros, hubo más gente el día domingo, el día viernes, sábado y domingo, por la entrega de los skins. Por eso hubo más gente, Pero bueno, realmente yo adoro ver el Pro Circuit, entonces por eso es que estamos aquí ahora. Están dando un skin, dice Krauser. No están dando skin ahorita. No dan skins ahorita, chavos. De hecho, por esa misma razón casi nadie ve estos streams, porque no regalan nada, más que solo en las rifas. Entras a una rifa para ver si ganas algo, pero nada más es eso. Entonces, aunque hay más probabilidades de ganar algo, porque son 1000 personas, chavos, 1500 personas. Entonces, son muy pocas, entonces tienes una probabilidad de ganarte algo, De hecho, por cierto, vamos a ver qué podemos desbloquear. Bueno, pues ahorita pues nada. Por ahorita pues nada, no me he perdido unas. Miren, hablando de encuestas, hay una encuesta. Así que hay que apoyarla, chicos. Hay 3 equipos mexicanos femeninos que están participando ahorita y hay que darles nuestro apoyo. Chavos. Ya cálmate en tu vida, dice. Saludos a mi novia astral, dice saludos, ya listo para el Horda en hotel. Pues ayer jugué Horda, ayer estuve jugando, chicos, Gears of War. Jugamos partida de desarrollador, estuve metiendo a varias personas a jugar en esa lista para que ganaran experiencia al doble. Jugué Horda, terminando la Horda, pues sí, terminé el stream, chicos, pero pues sí, estuvimos ayer jugando la Horda y unas cuantas partidas con ustedes. Cuando sale el drop, no lo sé, la verdad es todos los skins son totalmente aleatorios. Muchos me comentaron que desde el primer día algunos sí les entregaron sus skins, otros dicen que no, otros dicen que otros dicen que ayer le entregaron 3 skins. A mí nada me entregaron uno, chicos, que fue el de Lembar, pero yo lo que estoy asegurando más es que los estén entregando uno por día, chavos. Yo digo que hoy van a entregar otro, en todo el transcurso de hoy van a entregar otro skin, entonces hay que ser pacientes con eso, chavos. Hay que ser muy paciente con eso.
They're definitely in this right here. So far, Lockdown, the drop shot worked out.
Dice, ya te encontré en Gears, ahorita te agrego. Sale, saludos, Miguel, muchas gracias por estarnos viendo. Muchas gracias, chicos, a todos los que están dando su apoyo. Gracias, de verdad, muchas gracias.
But definitely want to focus on that fight here. Whoever can come out on top with it, we're going into a 14-second respawn round. So it's still early respawns though, but the way that both these teams have been playing with the early dominations that we saw in the first half, this drop shot can definitely close it out here if Dior can get control of it.
You see the fight for drop shot is going to be won by Ladies of Dior. Trinity has managed to grab it and somehow walk away with it. Fires over a drop. That could be a double, but no. Not going to land. One more player is going to be Technique.
La verdad, chicos, estas chicas juegan muy bien, juegan muy bien. O sea, saben el concepto, saben. Uy, qué buen drop shot. No fue buen drop shot, mató a su aliado. No fue buen drop shot. Fue un mal drop shot, le dio las desventajas ahí en ese anillo, pero bueno, ya están capturando ahí el E. Y bueno, yo creo que si congelan, ganan la ronda. Y ya sería el último que tienen. Yo creo que necesitan, porque lo que quieren hacer es pushear, pero no les estoy viendo conveniencia que pushee. Yo creo que simplemente deberían congelar 2 puntos, defender y ganar a puntos. Yo siento que esa es la estrategia que mejor. Y obtendrían de la mejor estrategia que podrían obtener, aunque bueno, ya aprovechando ahorita que casi todo el equipo está muerto, deberían hacer el triple cap, pero ya van a pushear, chicos, ya van a pushear. Vamos a ver qué tal defiende, vamos a ver qué tal se pone, pero ya le hicieron sándwich, no, ya, adiós, y viene el triple cap, chavos. Y se alcanzó, mira ese esquivo, chavos, mira ese esquivo. La verdad, muy buena esquivación de parte de esta chica, la verdad, mis respetos. Hay muy pocas personas que pueden hacer ese tipo de cancel o ese tipo de giro. Entonces, pues sí, cuando salió ese... Porque siempre que está Astral acá se la quieren ligar, chavos. No, chicos, aún no me entregan la trituradora. Más bien, no he entrado a Gears of War, chavos. No he entrado, así que no sabría decirles con exactitud si ya la entregaron, o al menos si ya me la entregaron, más que nada. No sabría decirles eso. Sí, chicos, sean pacientes con los skins, chavos. Sean pacientes porque pues son muchas personas a las que se les tiene que entregar el skin, entonces pues sean pacientes con eso. Saludos, Eduardo, saludos. Solo tengo el Embar. Sí, de hecho el día de ayer estuvieron entregando el Embar, chavos. Se Alejandro me entregó la trituradora. Entonces, el día de hoy, en el transcurso del día de hoy, chicos, se van a estar entregando la trituradora. Les comento que el día de ayer entregaron el Embar. Entonces yo quiero pensar que así como lo están haciendo, mi predicción, qué buena doble se lanzó ahí. Mi predicción yo creo que es que un arma de Phantom por día. Yo digo que va a ser así, o al menos yo espero. Así que si no les sale llegado, chicos, sean pacientes. En el transcurso del día les puede llegar. Al menos si es que lo hacen así de entregar por día. Ok, chicos, miren, de hecho a mi hermano le llegó lo que es la Marska en lugar de la trituradora. Entonces probablemente sean skins aleatorios, no forzosamente puede ser uno, porque por si alguien le entregaron ya lo que es la Overkill. Y por cierto, en mi caso, a mi hermano le dieron la Marska. Entonces quiere decir que puede que la estén dando como aleatoriamente, pero a lo mejor sí es una por día. Gracias, Adware, por suscribirte, muchas gracias. Si no se actualiza mi Gears 4, dice Ricardo. Chequen sus conexiones, chavos. Dice que algo, dice ahí. Saludos, Pablo Herrera, saludos. Dice, pero ¿en qué día? A ver, no entendí. A ver, los invitados torneos ahí. Se viene a entregar una trituradora. Sí, chicos, les digo que estés atento, chicos. En el transcurso del día puede que les entreguen otro skin Phantom. Saludos ahí a Mr. Waffles, gracias por suscribirte. Sí, pero me llegaron dos, pero ¿cuál es el tuyo? A mi hermano le llegó la Marska el día de hoy. A mí no me ha llegado nada, ni la trituradora ni la Marska. Entonces, no sé, yo la verdad soy muy paciente en eso. O sea, yo sé que hice lo que tenía que hacer y tiene que llegarme, o sea, entonces, al fin de cuentas, ahorita los skins de Phantom ya no me gustaron, la verdad, ya no me gustaron, chavos. Al menos a mí, en mi opinión, ya no sé, ya no... Yo sentía que ese como tipo radar les daba como un toque bueno. Pero ahorita que se los quitaron y lo hicieron así como que más transparentes, como que sí es buena la idea, pero es muy estático y a mí casi no me gustan. O sea, sí me gustan los skins estáticos, pero al menos estos no me gustaron. Entonces, de hecho, ya hasta me los quité, chavos, ya ni siquiera los tengo. En unos que otros armas sí las tengo, pero como tal, yo ya no las tengo puestas, porque no sé, como que ya no me gustaron tanto, chavos. A menos en mi caso ya no me gustaron. Traten, chicos, de borrar el caché de su consola. Oh, qué buen reaction se lanzó. Chicos, traten de de borrar el caché de su consola. Tal vez eso les ayude. Dice, el mío es, ok, dice ahí. En serio, Astral, no más, güey. No más, qué chingón, Astral. No más, güey. Eso va a ser hermoso de ver. Eso va a ser hermoso de ver. Ahí está haciendo el triple cap, chicos. Uy, están peleando, están peleando. Muy buena ya. 3, 2. Oh, vamos. Listo. Pues la GG, chicos. Ya sacó aquí ya el winner. Ladies of Dior. Creo que sí se pronuncia Dior. La verdad, jugaron muy bien ambos equipos. Fue chistoso porque cada quien su host ganó, ¿no? ¿Quiénes son las mexicanas? Ahorita les digo quiénes son las mexicanas, chavos. Miren, los equipos mexicanos son N7, Fames, Fatales y Transcendence. Son los 3 equipos mexicanos. De mujeres, obviamente, chicos. De hombres solo hay uno y por esa razón debemos apoyarlas más, chicos. Debemos apoyarlas más.
I believe 21. No, if we were to take away the first 6 rounds that they lost on Impact, plus their first match now, it will be.
Sí, de hecho sí, el primer enfrentamiento lo ganaron. ¿Cómo se llama? Ganaron el primer enfrentamiento, sí ganaron las mexicanas. Ahorita ¿quiénes jugaron? Ahorita en este perdió el equipo mexicano. Ajá. No, a ver, Lockdown es... Ah, ok, miren, ahorita nada más. Ahora, no es cierto, chicos. A ver, según los brackets, jugó un equipo mexicano que fue Fames y perdió. En el segundo, que fue Ladies. Ok, bueno, nada más jugó un equipo mexicano el día de hoy, chicos. Nada más jugó un equipo mexicano que fue Fames. Entonces, bueno, ahí hay que dar nuestro apoyo, chicos. El día de hoy nada más jugó un equipo mexicano. Pero hay 3, en esto hay 3. Vamos a ver. También, chicos, voy a leer los comentarios que por error los quité. Ya estás jugando LOL. No, solo estoy conectado en LOL. De hecho, por eso creo que marca mi perfil que estoy en League of Legends, pero no, estoy en el cliente de League of Legends. Oye, Diam, ¿cuándo será el torneo, güey? La verdad no lo sé, Cristo. No lo sé, pero supongo que voy a aprovechar las vacaciones para que... es que el problema, chicos, es el premio, porque... O bueno, ustedes díganme. Porque si quieren con premio va a tardar más, pero si no quieren con premio, lo hacemos en vacaciones. Obviamente, pues para tener un buen regalo para el primer lugar. Por eso tardaríamos más en hacer el torneo. Pero si no quieren que tarde, lo hacemos en vacaciones. Pero pues ahora sí que ya es cosa de que ustedes me digan. Ya ni te contestes, dice Pablo. Chicos, a ver, ahí atento. Es que se pasa con el Astral, chavo, neta. Siempre que salta, en lugar de que la saluden y eso y cómo está, mejor le andan diciendo que se la quieren ligar, güey. es gracioso eso, pero bueno. Saludos a Emiliano, muchas gracias por estarnos viendo, gracias. Bueno, ya vamos por el último match, chavos, que es Yikes versus Ladies of Dior. Es más, vamos a actualizar el nombre del stream. Vamos a actualizarlo. Ok, son 4 minutos para esto. Por lo mientras, cierto el video. Ok, esta Astral me va a ayudar a organizar el evento, chicos. O sea que va a estar más pro, el torneo. Sí, estaría bueno, Astral, de verdad. Muchas gracias por el apoyo. Ya que pues bueno, organizar algo así, pues sí, o sea, si son muchas gentes que jueguen, pues sí va a ser algo complicado, ¿no? Pero ya, o sea, ya teniendo el apoyo también de alguien más, está súper pro. ¿Cuándo 3K? Dice. Pues cuando tengas tiempo, Astral. De hecho, nomás, te lo tengo que contarse otro chismorrión por ahí. Vamos a ver, chicos. Muchas gracias, chicos, a todas las personas que nos siguen viendo. Muchas gracias. Buenas, ¿qué onda, Caos? ¿Qué onda, Sammy? Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Ya hace falta unos cuantos moderadores. Ya no estaba Monster ahí solito de moderador. Dice, un buen premio sería una tarjeta de regalo para comprar. De hecho, es lo que estaba pensando. Pero ahora imagínense, o sea, ¿por qué no existe como tal 177 pesos? Entonces, una sería, obviamente, que haya inscripción, pero la verdad yo lo veo muy difícil eso de que haya inscripción. Porque no muchos van a tener el dinero, entonces yo pues, se los regalaría de cierta manera, pero, o sea, imagínense, pónganle 200 pesos, chavos. Entonces, y son 5 integrantes, o sea, serán alrededor de 1100, 1200 pesos. No, 1000 pesos, perdón. 1000 pesos nada más para, ahora sí que así mínimo, yo para juntar. Porque obviamente pues estoy como redondeando, ¿no? Estoy redondeando los 200 porque son 177 de los Gears Pack. Pero, entonces si no... Tendría yo que juntar para eso. Entonces, digo, son 1000 pesos, chavos. O sea, ¿quién tiene 1000 pesos de la noche a la mañana? Pues nadie, ¿verdad? Entonces por eso les digo que si quieren que el torneo sea con un premio, obviamente pues tendrán que esperar. Pero si no quieren que sea con premio, pues lo hacemos en vacaciones, chicos. Saludos a Carlos Acosta, gracias por estarnos viendo. Si te dieron el evento, dice, no chicos, así está bien, chicos, tranquilos, ustedes tranquilos, yo quiero hacerme pelotas. Yo acepto el apoyo de Astral porque es permaneciente de Black Virus, entonces yo el apoyo que tengo sobre mi team, pues lo valoro mucho. Obviamente el de ustedes también, no creen que no. Pero no quiero, ¿cómo decirlo? Meter a más gente de lo necesario. Aparte, por decir tu cabo, si llegas a jugar, pues no vas a poder estar ayudándome y estar con tu equipo. Entonces, es más que nada eso, chicos, es más que nada eso. Así que como tal, déjenme hacerme bolas yo y ustedes tranquilos. Pero sí lo que quiero saber ustedes, si quieren regalos, o sea, si quieren que haya un regalo para el primer lugar, el equipo ganador, entonces el torneo va a tardar un poco más. Pero, si, ¿cómo se llama? Si quieren que solo sea así un torneo para saber quién es el team más pro, entonces pues sí, lo hacemos en vacaciones, chavos. Saludos para Israel, de parte de Christopher, muchas gracias. Muchas gracias, Astral, por el apoyo. Muchas gracias. No lo sé, chicos, es lo que les estoy diciendo, es lo que les comento. No sé cuándo haga el torneo, pero de que va a haber uno, va a haber uno. Entonces, si va a ser con regalo, chicos, pues obviamente va a ser para cada integrante. Entonces, obviamente va a tardar un poco más el torneo. ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda? ¿Cómo estás? Estoy muy bien, King. Gracias por el apoyo. Gracias por preguntar. ¿Tú cómo estás? King. Dice, ¿quién ganará? No lo sé, chicos, no lo sé. Es que los equipos femeninos están muy parejos, de verdad, están muy parejos. Dan unas buenas partidas. Y aparte de unas buenas partidas, miren, estaban LOL.
They are so gorgeous.
And
yeah, just to highlight, we
got
new ones that just dropped as well. We got EU
that perfil.
Echo Fox, and Allegiance.
That perfil con 200 créditos ahí.
I roasted the United skin pretty bad last fight night.
Really?
Claro que sí, Astral. O sea, ahorita me pongo en contacto contigo. Pásame bien tus horarios, Astral, y ya nos echamos ahí la llamadita. Si no me llegan ahí. Chicos, tranquilos con lo que es lo que es ¿cómo se llama? Los skins Phantom. Como les comento, puede que le estén llegando uno por día, así que ustedes tranquilos, ustedes tranquilos. Dice Cruz Ramírez, ¿qué onda? ¿Qué onda? Cruz Ramírez, gracias por estar aquí. Andamos bien, ¿tú qué tal? ¿Cómo andas? ¿Qué tal tu día? Saludos para Ángel de parte de Christopher. Un saludote. Saludos allá a Paul, Derek. Gracias por estarnos viendo. Muchas gracias. Sale King, claro que sí, King. Con gusto, ahí estamos en contacto. Ahí sí, gustas mandar un mensaje en mi Facebook. Ahí está en la descripción del video. Ahí si gustas, pues me contactas por Facebook, ya nos ponemos de acuerdo. Se podría checar si ya me llegaron. Al rato, chicos, porque ahorita ando algo apurado. De hecho, ahorita ya ando comentando un poco más. Que hace rato así como que les dejé muy abandonados. Ahorita ya me di un poquito de tiempo para esto. Entonces, así que ahorita a lo mejor no tarda en irme. De todas formas, gracias, muchas gracias. Muchas gracias a Carlos Acosta por suscribirte. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias, chavos, de verdad, muchas gracias. A ver, déjame checar algo súper rápido, chavos. Ok, excelente. A ver, aguántame, chavos. Miren más esas hermosuras, chicos. Ese va a ser el viernes ahí. Pues son privadas con suscriptores, chicos. Los días viernes recuerden que son privadas con suscriptores, así que no se las pierdan, no se las pierdan.
Be playing esports, one, because I didn't even know that existed. I didn't even know that they had events for like money.
Chicos, les recuerdo que los Skin Phantom los van a estar entregando poco a poco, no los van a entregar de golpe, así que no se desesperen, chavos. No se desesperen, por favor, no se desesperen. Más que nada, chicos, porque pues ya, o sea, si hicieron todo el procedimiento como se debería, no tienen nada de qué preocuparse, no tienen nada de qué preocuparse.
There's a lot of girls that have earned my respect over the years.
Also, I'm starting to see more girl gamers in the Gears of War community actually start placing higher, doing very well.
Gracias allá de Nilsson Trigueros, gracias por lo de la cuenta. El día de mañana, el día viernes, perdón, chicos, les recuerdo que vamos a estar regalando el Gears 3 en código. Vamos a estar regalando el Gears 3 y vamos a estar regalando una cuenta con un año de Gold. Esa cuenta se le puede cambiar en el Gamer Tag o la pueden dejar así y simplemente ponerla como principal en su Xbox para que tengan Gold, obviamente. Entonces, chicos, así que no se pierdan el stream del día. No, se cayó mi celular. No se pierdan el stream del día del viernes, porque en ese stream vamos a estar regalando dos cosas. Así que si tienen un amigo que no tenga Gol, si tienen un amigo que no tenga Gears of War 3, invítenlo a este canal, invítenlo a ver el stream el día viernes. Así que por favor, chicos, por favor, no se les olvide invitar a sus amigos. Dice, chicos, perfectas, ok, dice ahí, dice... Es cierto, ya somos 7000 hardcore. Sí, de hecho sí, Reverse, ya somos 7000. A ver, dejen de actualizar, vamos a ver cuántos somos exactamente ahorita. Somos 7047, chicos. De verdad, muchas gracias, chavos, muchas gracias. De verdad, muchos chicos, muchas gracias por su apoyo. Este evento, chicos, la verdad, es muy bueno, no sé por qué la gente no apoya a estas chicas. Deben apoyar más a estas chicas, chavos. Yo de todas formas voy a estar haciendo los streams de cuando jueguen ellas. Igual de cuando jueguen los equipos varoniles. Pero voy a apoyar a todos, chicos. Yo voy a apoyarlos porque merecen ser vistos. Tienen un gran talento. Y por algo están en esta liga. Por algo están ahí. Entonces hay que apoyarlos, chavos. Bueno, chicos, yo paso a retirarme por ahora. Disfruten de la última partida. Al parecer esta es la última partida, así que disfrútenla. Cuando termine la partida yo voy a venirles a comentar un ratito para despedirnos. Ahorita los veo, chicos.
Twitter at Esports Gears for all the latest news and updates on that. Get out there, play those escalation game battles matches, get your first taste of the competitive scene. The Gears Award Discord also is a way where you can find out how to make teams as well.
Yeah, those guys are absolutely awesome.
Yo, I want all those. I need you guys to tweet me all those gifts that you guys made of us in Atlantic City because I didn't get a chance to see them all. So you know what? I only saw the one of us. All right, but they are awesome up in that Discord. Shout out to all you guys.
They're fantastic. So you definitely want to make sure you get into that Discord. On board with Jita to kick things off. She's been a privilege to watch. Of course, you heard Guy in our video talking about it. She was so close to pool play.
She was. We watched that tiebreaker. Okay, literally 2 rounds away from pool play, and would have been one of the first girls that I know to ever to make it into pool play. You know, not to, you know, but it was just still a fantastic feat all around. And my last mention that Discord, guys, that's where you guys can find your teams at, okay? It's a lot of free agents in there, and that's where you can find scrims as well.
Yes, you can, of course. Now, in terms of this grand final, Yikes with a 2-to-1 hill advantage. Looks like they're gonna actually trade out the B hill for the C hill. Celestial actually gonna stay up here. Has his teammates. Now they can converge on that B hill. This could be dangerous for Ladies of Dior, but
Trinity's gonna get in there and help her teammates. They're gonna get surrounded by 4, but both of them picked up a kill. She's gonna get the 3rd kill as well. Can she get the final one? Actually, they're gonna choose to back out, but somebody is waiting for her to come back to that hill, though. They're just hiding behind the corner, waiting for their teammates to respawn, and that's gonna be Letnik with patience there, knowing that it's not her time to strike just yet, waiting for reinforcements.
Very, very patient indeed, and now actually going to be spotted out by Trinity. Still, Letnik in a good position to just watch over that B hill. Doesn't necessarily need to make the aggressive play just yet. You can see on that minimap, it does have a little bit of support coming in, and if they're quick, they could force a 2v2, because meanwhile, Jita's on the other side of the map, putting pressure on that home hill. Now, if her teammates can somehow some way cap that B hill, of course, would be that trip cap domination. But now over to Ladies' perspective from the Ladies of Dior. She's going to slowly but surely stop that push up towards B hill, and this is a very, very good first round from Ladies of Dior.
Yeah, Optimus is going to go down there. Trinity, she's still in the fight. She's going to take a good shot there, but she's just trying to stay alive and play her life, but she's not able to. The lead still in favor of Dior, but the double cap is going to come in from Yikes. And Yikes, all they need here is a 2 cap to secure this lead, but they're going for the domination. Lux needs a big double kill here.
Well, make that a triple kill now because Jeter's on her way. Jeter somehow still alive, turns. Will find that.
She brought her team enough to get their home hill back though.
Yep, so smart clutch plays coming out from the Ladies of Dior. Church will capture that hill. Note Jeter already on 6 kills this round. Seeing how many kills she will ultimately end up with. But in terms of the score though, this one's still pretty close. for Ladies of Dior. They're only 20 points behind, but now you need to spring into life. You've got to make plays, and you've got to make those plays
This is a beautiful decap here by Dior.
They need one to get it. They have to overextend towards A. Sinful will draw blood over towards the B hill, but there's still numbers there. Cherish is on the A hill as well. Someone has to win the fight though over towards B, otherwise it won't matter. And in actual fact, with Optimus winning that gunfight over towards the A hill, B hill becomes completely and utterly
that was the last 2v2. I don't know if that was Cherish or Sinful, but if they could have won that 2v2 down here on top of this home hill, they would have been in a good position. So far, Yikes still continuing their streak, and now they're 22-0 so far here in this tournament. But it was a hard-fought round. We're gonna see if what Ladies of Dior wants to do with this weapon placement. They can opt to use the blocks here. Maybe they go with nades right away. See, maybe they can play it safe here with the blocks, and that's gonna be a good dual block right there. That's gonna be a good placement. Now, so along the weapons, that's gonna be along the middle of the map. Everybody's gonna have equal opportunity for them, and no free weapons will be given here just yet.
Now, going into round number 2, 12-second respawns. Yikes up 1-0. Of course, again, to reiterate, Yikes yet to drop a round throughout this all-female tournament this evening. Ladies of Dior, though, that look like they can take it straight to Yikes, if not potentially take a map as well. Round number 1 was impressive, but unfortunately for them, Yikes just turning up the heat towards the end.
Little misclick right there, and Divine's gonna stay alive here. Trinity's in a 1v2. Looking like she may go down here as well. That's gonna be 3 down for Ladies of Dior.
Cherish trying to scramble back over towards the home hill off spawn. Is the pressure being applied just yet? Doesn't look like it, despite the kill feed being all red. Of course, Yikes going to be the red squad for this. Ladies of Dior, the blue squad. Cherish now could actually push forward. Bear in mind, Divine has actually just killed Jita there, so a bit of a team kill.
Cherish taking the game in her hands. Good over-aggression right there. Taking the 1v1 against Optimus, making sure her team can at least get a 2-cap here. She's going to get reinforcements there with Lux, the duo. Putting some shots in, trying to hold this off. They know they got one player on respawn. They can't disregard her and lose track of time because they may get flanked here. And she's going to start taking some shots here from the back.
Oh, Cherish. We have to find that pick on Jita. Jita will clean it up, and the shots do go down. Smoke grenades thrown to just kind of put a stop there. Any damage Jita can put down, but Yikes with a 2-to-1 hill advantage. Meanwhile, Trinity was over on that B hill, and to Ladies of Dior's credit as well, it's worth mentioning they're playing this map significantly better than when we saw them last time.
Oh, they definitely are here, Benson. Doing a good job controlling the 2-cap. As we saw, Lux and Cherish drew a lot of attention over there at Yikes home hills, gave their teammates the opportunity to get control over that neutral hill at B. And now they're going to make sure they need to cap that home hill together. No point of y'all not. There you go. So now they need to rotate here mid-map because you know the Yikes assault is about to come for this B hill.
Fine. Looking to try and push over towards that neutral. We'll find the pick as well on Trinity. In terms of the score, it's a 117 to 116 point game. Ladies of Dior definitely showing that they can hang with the very best, that's for sure. Divine should be able to put some good shots into Cherish. Cherish surely will go down. And now this is where it gets scary for Ladies of Dior. Yikes, looking as if they may actually put the pressure on.
Oh, good rotation by Cherish, though. She rotated back to her teammate, which was on Yikes home hill, so they made sure that they capped that up. Optimus, she's gonna throw her smoke, gonna detonate, but she's gonna push back in here, looking for static. Nice. She's about to get it here soon. But that good rotation, she's gonna get that flank on Cherish finally, and she's gonna actually back up and regain control of her team's home hill.
So, in terms of the score again, 160 to 157. We have ourselves a nail-biter of a round here in round number 2 in our grand final this evening.
And the fight's going down for B. It's being decapped here.
It's just a rotation game. It's
Letnick being patient again there. Just trying to trade off shots to the right. I'm surprised she hasn't pushed yet, but now she was waiting for Jita to get there.
Oh, smart. Oh, Jita, let him know. Let him know. A little bit of sunshine over there. We'll see if that continues throughout the game.
She says, y'all thought y'all was getting close because Dior had to lead the majority of the game here towards the end.
Yes, they did indeed. And, well, Jita's going to find another pick. Okay. All right.
Let them know who's boss lady. Yikes, 2-all here. And now, hey, Jeter could be fueling the fire here. Okay, that alone. Okay, these Ladies of Dior girls run off a lot of motivation here, okay?
Want to give some props to Divine so far in the first couple of rounds as well, by the way.
Yeah, she's been doing great.
Yeah,
but Jeter may be playing with fire here, y'all. We're going to see if I'm right. Or maybe she is the fire.
Maybe she's like the sun.
The Phoenix.
Just a...
Jean Grey.
What?
She's Jean Grey. You didn't catch that? Oh my God, you British people, man, I swear.
I don't get it. What did I miss?
Oh. Don't even worry about it. We're not even gonna talk about this.
I was gonna make
No, it's okay. You didn't catch it, and I don't want to talk about it no more. All right. Weapon placements going down here. Yikes, up 2-0, and we're gonna see those incense get placed on the map.
All right, so more fire, I guess.
Oh, so just stop talking because you're throwing yourself in a hole. You're really throwing yourself in a hole now.
All right, I'm forward cheater over towards the B hill. Looks as if Ladies and Dior actually may have given them B from a traditional route. Are they going to try and collapse from the mid-map? It doesn't look like it, and honestly, Cheetah's going to have a free cap there.
Yes, she is. The Jean Grey of Gears will get that free cap, and she will go down here, but teammates will respond here. She will be able to push the map, and you will see 3 members down here of Dior, and now they need to hold a good defense on their home hill, but they're kind of in a difficult position at B. That's not going to be them able to get this hill. Sinful needs to back out.
You got to put your Nikes on. You got to go. Now, trip cap domination comes through, and you're so out of position, and Jeter's just going to... She's just saying, hey, the rest of her teammates got it.
No, she's checking the thumbstick works. That was what that was.
Yeah, she said, is this thing on?
Yeah. Well.
Is my controller plugged in? But, weapon placement.
Oh,
okay. I like this. Ladies. This is what I'm talking about.
All right, ladies and
gentlemen. We in here.
That was quick, too.
That was guaranteed. They said, nah, we're not fighting top map no more.
Yep.
They said, y'all better come down here if y'all want these hands.
All right, ladies of Dior, like what we see there in terms of weapon placement. Now, can you make it work in your favor, though? You got
all 5 members of each team. Actually, Yikes is going to get a free cap at B. They may get free incense as well.
I'm curious to see who that actually was from Yikes that did go over to B. Looks like, well, it definitely wasn't Divine. Divine continuing to slay so well. Pushes for the double, finds the double as well. Divine really putting on a show in this grand final. Oh,
yeah, Jeter's got to snipe chairs there with that drop shot. Incense picked up. Almost getting another kill there. 3 members down here of Dior. Oh, there's the next one. And now it's one more mid-map, but one more drop shot in play, I believe, here. Oh, actually, no, she doesn't. That was her last drop shot.
Looks like making a game-saving play. She's going to rotate over towards that B hill. Pressure run, now 1v2. Not going to be able to win that one, though, I don't think. Nope, will instantly fall. Celestial cleans that up.
Yes, she does here. And now getting this kill here. Domination coming in. Full lockdown here for Dior. I mean, for Yikes here. Oh, big double to save the round.
Trinity and Cherish coming up clutch when they need to. But again, look at the lead that Yikes has already been able to develop here. 87 points to 35. Yikes looking good to go 4-0.
Yeah, no, they're looking to try to get this double. They're gonna lose B here. Lady's gonna get their home hill, but Jeter's gonna be hawking her down here. She's on a hunt, looking to get this last kill. She hits that back A, but she loses that 1v1 against Lady. And Lady holds the home hill. Now we've seen games come back plenty of times here. Well, teams come back plenty of times being down by this much here in escalation. All they need is a trip cap.
Yeah, that's true. Problem is, Letnik winning that gunfight over towards the B hill. And you see just, again, how patient she can be, waiting for the right time to go for the fight. And that could be a triple for her, but not going to happen. Simple in a position to put a stop to it. Now Simple on the B hill as well. Oh, if you call this, Blaze, I will be... I'll shed tears for Yikes in terms of the round.
No, it really it would have been a round that Dior needed, and it still can be. You're going to see Yikes. It looks like they're starting to turtle a little bit here, maybe.
They definitely start.
Well, Jeter may overextend for that home hill. They do have control of B. Yikes is too passive here. They need to start making plays here.
Cheater played for the drop shot though.
Dior is too passive here. Sorry, Dior is too passive here. They need to start making plays for Yikes home hill.
Incense go out and Yikes are controlling pretty much everything on the map. But as you said, time is ticking. 182, 122. It's a 60-point lead. Kills already in favor of Yikes. Jeter now at this point can just walk onto that A hill pretty much for free. Nice pick that comes on. Oh, the disrespect. Let him know that wasn't the right play to make right there. Yikes, a 4-0 lead. And they're just so good.
Continuing a spree, currently 25-0 in this tournament so far.
It's like the Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Didn't we say
someone's got to end the streak?
Didn't we say they wasn't gonna go perfect this tournament?
They are not going perfect.
They're not going perfect.
It's not happening.
It's not happening. Maybe that make us eat our words.
Not happening. Okay, that'd be an incredible feat. I don't see it happening today. But drop shot is placed down here at the top of the map. Dior can kind of spice things up here, depending on the weapon they may place.
Put
they can
boom
put
shot
boom
down
here.
up top. That's what I do.
Maybe another set of nades here. They can't put no support weapons. Yeah, gonna have to go for these nades.
You gotta go bold, Blaze. Bold.
Well, I think the nades is fine. I think their drop shot play was fine as well, but they just needed to play for it. They had 2 members down there, but what happened was nobody watched the wide area. The middle of the map was still open, and you saw Divine and Jeter, they made that flank through mid-map rather than trying to go head-on for the drop shot. So Dior needs to make sure that they cover that area.
And we'll see if they're going to be able to play for the drop shot now. And of course, it was Yikes that kind of cruised to control of it. Letnick already gets control of those nades. Simple does open up on that side. Trinity will get dropped on this side.
Celestial's gonna go down. She naded her teammate. Oh, she got baited in. Letnick picks. Oh, she took out Jeter as well.
Letnick like, I don't care who you
made.
You get in the way of my nades. I'm throwing them. And honestly, this is where Lazy Dior have to capitalize.
This is where you, yeah. This
18-second respawn. 18-second respawn. Go for that trip cap. This could be the first round. Hold that, Optimus.
Okay.
I told you. The streak is over.
There we go.
The streak is over. No.
Yeah, no. 25-0 was good, but I agree with you. The streak is over. If they would have took this map 7-0 and they did it.
Letnick, please.
No, they're so mad.
Why you got team kill?
They're perfectionists on that squad, though. They really are. Now, Yikes can change up the weapon placements. Maybe you take off drop shot here. They still have to put down another big power weapon if they want to just change it out. So maybe they put sniper here to play for this last round. They're going to just choose to put M-bar. So still similar strategies that we're going to see for both teams because they have to play for that weapon there.
I'm a big fan of the M-bar.
No, I am too.
I used to be so pro snipe and just so anti M-bar.
Dude, like
the M-bar is so good.
So when I be scrimming and stuff, like me and the M-bar, like sometimes we don't get along. Like last night I kind of went on a spree, but I need to take myself in the King of the Hill and I need to shoot 100 bots with it just to get the flow, you know, get the muscle memory because you know I'm old. Like I haven't played hardcore with the M-bar just yet. I've seen everybody play with it, but I need to find my own muscle memory with it.
Find that groove.
Yeah.
Find the groove. On board with Jita now in our 20-second respawn first half. Trinity has M-bar in hand now. Can they utilize that effectively? All right, Trinity. Oh my, if she'd just flicked to the right there, that would have been just disgusting.
Oh, she's like all in the fight too.
She like up close and personal. It's an M-bar, not a shotgun, but she didn't get the memo. Trinity's still gonna push it now with the shotgun, but this could be bad news. All 5 players down.
I like how she was in there. I wish we would just kind of played her distance with that M-bar a little bit. But you know, just kind of take those shots and make best use of it. Make best use of it right there.
Yep.
Or just kind of take that M-bar and just transition over to middle of the map and just try to help the rest of the squad there. But in all honesty, we saw Dior get smacked on this map the first time that they played it, and they actually won that series.
That's true. That is very true. The problem
they had a dominant performance right after.
They don't have their second map because that was banned out by
Yikes.
Yikes.
They still got one of their map picks. Reclaim could possibly be their better map here.
Maybe, I guess. Didn't think about that. Of course, make sure you're watching on live.heroesofwar.com. Join the community, win some awesome prizes over there. And of course, if you want to join in any of the 2K action, GameBattles.com is going to be the place for you. Now, in the second half of our first map here of our grand final of our female tournament, it's worth mentioning as well. At the very end of the stream, we do have a rather large announcement. I'm hoping we have like balloons or something to go off with our announcement.
And you may want to grab a bite to eat after the announcement as well. Domination coming in here by Yikes. 6-1.
You're on your own.
6-1 in favor of Yikes here. I'm on my own.
Yeah, I'm leaving you.
Weapon placement coming up.
I'm a tag in Waldo. I'm a obs dude. I'll be fine.
You can't be leaving me hanging, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. That was a bad frame right there.
Yo, you see what I got to deal with you guys on a daily basis? Spend my life with this dude.
Dude, it is strange when like I don't see you for a day. I'm like, yo, where's guy?
Yo,
it's like it doesn't feel right.
Yo, really not. You need to just FaceTime each other when we go like 2 days without seeing each other. I just think that just needs to happen. Shot grenades being placed here. This is going to be first placement here
of the second half, and those shot grenades will be used to help defend those home hills.
Who finishes with more kills, Jeter or Divine?
What are the kills currently?
21 and 19, I believe.
21-19. This map, Divine.
Divine.
Yeah.
Oh, Divine has 18. Jeter has 21.
I still say Divine.
You still say Divine?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's give Divine some camera time. We haven't really seen too much of some of the impressive plays that she's been making. So we'll see if she's able to make anything happen here. All right, Divine. I see you, girl. I see you.
Jeter's taking her kills. That don't count. It really
Just
does
one
not.
from Jeter added to Divine.
Yeah.
Oh, Divine just going straight. Oh, that was unfortunate. Going straight up towards that home hill. As it stands still, ladies, it's Dior. 2-1 hill advantage.
You see that shot grenade being used at the bottom of the stairs to halt that assault there coming from Yikes for both those home hills and possibly the domination. My fault, not possibly the domination. But here comes the second instant, and that's gonna hold off Dior there. And actually, my fault, that was Dior's instant on the first one.
Now,
shot grenade. I got it right finally.
Yeah, there in the end, that's all that matters. Letnick still being so patient, and you're right, you brought it up in round number 1. She's so unbelievably patient, waits, draws in the gunfight, and then wins them, putting himself at such a good advantage. Jeter now looking to just try and end it right here, right now, up close and personal on the home hill of Ladies of Dior, but they survive again. Another push coming through, but Cherish just goes straight head down into Letnick. Letnick, oh no!
Oh wow!
Letnick, please, why you do this? Why you triple? Triple. Give it to her.
Yeah, that's a
she
good frame.
deserves it. She deserves it. A beautiful performance coming in from Yikes so far, but it's not over just yet. The E-Hill will be broken by Sinful. Sinful trying to stay alive. Celestial will be able to clean that up. Divine finds another. That's her 20th kill. And that is a 7-1 victory for Yikes, but they lost a round.
Whew, Yikes. Bringing the fire there. 7-1 first map. Now, Dior, like we said before, they lost 7-2 on this map in their previous matchup. So, great map pick here by Yikes for making sure they did their research on them. But now we're going to be going to Reclaimed here, map number 2. And then we saw Dior in their second map in their first matchup in the semifinal.
Yep.
They won it 7-0. It was a 7-0 win on Forge after a disappointing loss like this. So these girls definitely know that they can bounce back here, and definitely know that if they wanted to beat Yikes, they're gonna have to go to the distance as well here.
From this, Yikes banned out that map. They got rid of it.
That's Forge, but I'm pretty sure they got other good maps.
I mean, maybe.
They won their map pick though, 7-0.
I would really want to play that map again.
Forge?
You just played it? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that that's the only good map that they're good at. They still got Reclaimed.
I know.
They won in their map picks.
That's true. That's true. You're right.
They won every map that they picked so far. So we're gonna see if they can do that here on Reclaimed. Yeah. They have.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Well, for Yikes, a 7-1 victory. They must be feeling pretty good. Of course, now they are one map away from taking this evening's championship. Of course, $1,000 prize pool on the line. First 750, second.
So both these girls are
guaranteed money. But
yeah.
It ain't about the money. I think.
I don't think it is
I feel like it's a little bit more about I gotta prove a point. I want to dethrone it. I mean, has Yikes lost a map yet?
Nope.
Like,
that was the first round they lost the entire tournament.
No, but I mean, in terms of like last time we saw them,
the first fight night, no, they were 2-0 as well. They were dominant the first fight night.
I mean, you take a map. I feel like we're watching vintage Optic gaming from the beginning of the year. That's what this like reminds me of.
Yeah.
Almost, it's just like how far ahead they could potentially be. Of course, as said though, not ruling out Ladies of Dior because they are a squad who can bounce back, like you mentioned. They went from a 7-2 loss in the semi-final map 1 to a 7-0 victory map 2, and then closed out 7-3. That I don't know how that happened, but it did. But I think again, Yikes on that kind of the map picks and bans. I think they really did win that process. And for me, I think you look at them to close this out 2-0 now.
Nah, you definitely looking for them to close it out, and that's definitely a wise prediction here. I really can't go against you on that one, Benson. Just based off how they played so far. What is it? 28-1 in rounds this entire tournament.
Yeah.
And they're going into map number 2. Dior is gonna have to dig deep.
Yeah,
if Yikes lose this, it's gonna give me flashbacks of 19-1 Patriots.
That you're gonna go that far?
Give me it. Okay, I get flashback. Yeah, because you thought they were gonna win. Yeah, I agree. 19-1.
I don't know American sports. I don't know.
What's a good soccer matchup if we had to go back and forth?
1999 Champions League final. Manchester United go 1-0 down to Bayern Munich, and then in the final 2 minutes of the game, they scored 2 goals.
There you go.
3 minutes. But still, it was a comeback. It was great.
For all
See?
you, for
Educational.
all our European people out there.
Educational.
You know,
we got you.
We got different strokes for different folks here. We got something for everybody.
That was actually really good.
Yeah, see?
That.
There you go.
Feel that. That was great. Map number 2 about to get underway now of our grand final. It's going to be reclaimed. Yikes, 1 map away from being our champions this evening and walking away with that first place prize purse. Will they be able to do it, or will Ladies of Dior strike back in map number 2? That is the question. It's been a ton of fun though this evening. Got to admit, these ladies tournaments definitely a blast.
No, they definitely are here. Every week we look to see if Yikes gets dethroned. You know, but I think this, you know what, Vincent, I feel like this is about to get spicy.
Spicy?
I feel like
what level of spice are we talking? Are we like are we like
spicy?
Are we like Vindaloo spicy right here, or are we like, you know, like a korma spicy?
We talk about Indian cuisine spicy.
All right. I like my spicy food. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see just how spicy.
Talking blazing wings, B-dub spicy.
Is that hot?
Yeah.
Okay. I've never had it.
We'll take care of that. We'll make sure we record that video for you guys and put it out for you when he tries his first blazing wing.
Oh,
all right. But the opening push here, Yikes baited in there, and Dior is firing back. If they can win this 2v1, which they will control the B hill. So
stop from Ladies of Dior. 2-1 hill. Oh, they didn't cap the B hill fully.
But not. They make sure they get in there right now.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Optimus OE, and she's gonna get caught out though, and she gets caught with a point blank and taken out there.
All right, Trinity, nicely done, nicely done. Of course, in map number 2, Yikes going to be our blue squad.
They all set up here, mid-map 2, great setup. Wait, I think do they have all, yep, they have all members up here.
In this situation, did you hold a 2-1?
Yeah, you hold a 2-1, it's 10-second respawns here. You know, you have to slay them up at least one more time. Making sure you get great call-outs here. Not try to force too many 1v1s like this. Because, you know, unless you really got your teammate there, you just kind of back up, turn on your home hill. You don't want to fight any fight in that barn right there. You want to force those girls to come out the barn, and we're allowing your support up top from the B hill. You want all those fights to be in the open because you have map control.
Celestial overextending them towards that A hill. Honestly, that should be a good cap there from Yikes. Simple, not going to be able to walk away with a kill. It's Jita over there. Jita finds herself a double for her efforts. That's going to be the hill secured as well. 2-1 hill.
And you see, you still got 3 your members up top.
I love it, dude. I'm such a fan of not necessarily trash talk outside the game, but like the small things you can do inside the game. Just to tilt your opposition. I'm a huge fan of all that stuff.
Yeah.
Massive.
Always makes it fun.
It definitely does. Letnik now looking to try and break open that B hill as it stands. This Lady Dior with the lead.
Oh, no,
Letnik just waited. Just waited, covering the ankle.
Yo, holding her shots, man. You know, holding shots is one of the things that a lot of Gears players need to learn how to do more. And stop trying to move so fast and fire their gun so fast and make sure they actually hit those shots.
What was that famous quote? I think it was Nick Merck's quote? It's better,
no, what I told you, sometimes you gotta take a shot to hit a shot, or trade a shot or something like that? Yeah. Sometimes you gotta take a shot to give a shot or something like that, yeah.
Well, Trinity now on your screens has, or I should say the B hill has been taken over by Yikes. Doing the math, I believe they would win this 2-1 hill advantage, and looks is actually going to just jump straight onto that B hill. That's a beautiful play. That's going to keep them in the lead. Now, Yikes, all the pressure on them. Jita, can you make the play? Problem is, you have to have someone make a play on the other side, and that's not going to happen.
Ooh.
Lady starting off very, very strong.
Yeah, Dior is going to end up taking round number 1 here.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah. No, nobody's in position to get beat. They got their home hill. They're looking good so far.
All right.
Set the tone.
I see. It's just that first map, man. We won't talk about map number 1. That was the pre-map.
Yeah, same thing is happening.
Yeah. Same thing. Dude, imagine they 7-0. Yikes. Bruh.
Oh. Bruh. No. Yeah, that could happen though. it could possibly happen. Oh, double snipes here for Optimus maybe? I think, maybe Marx's? Forcers? The new and improved Hammer Burst? Okay. There we go. Hammer Burst just recently buffed here. So definitely a lot more viable than it was here in Atlantic City. New Gears of War update they dropped yesterday.
Trinity, once again, having a great start. 5 kills to her name so far. She's going to need to continue that kind of form. And Ladies of Dior are going to take this to a map number 3. Be a fitting way to close out this evening stream, but we'll wait and see. On board with Cherish, meanwhile, she tries to push in towards the B hill, and she's already.
Oh, they got the down though. She's down in there. Oh, this is a. Oh, she wasn't able to clean it up.
Divine is up there, and I believe that's going to be Celestial there as well. Meanwhile, Cheetah already shuts down Lux, so Divine will survive with her life. And Simple now trying to put down the damage.
Yeah, needs to make sure to hit those headshots there with this hammer burst. But this is a good 1v2 down low. They need to make sure that they work together, get some of these shots off. She's going to be in the open, taking shots from all angles here. But here's the flank here from Trinity, trying to get to the home hill. Will pick up this kill. An optimist now, but she just needs to play for her life at this point.
Nicely done. Second player going to be trying to charge down towards Trinity. That's Letnik, but again, Letnik too patient. And honestly, that patience may actually just work out in her favor here if Trinity gets a little too overzealous. Instead, Celestial backs away, covers the angle. Trinity, though, springs into life towards the home hill. That's going to be the A hill.
This is where you decap and run if you could, but the flank is going to come in here.
Yeah, Celestial will find that pick. Support is there as well, so she'll walk away. Still very much alive and well. Yikes, 2-1 hill advantage, 95 points to 69.
Yikes could press for this home hill, but I think Dior, they need to group up and make a play for B. They took an attempt at taking Yikes home hill, but they need to figure out how to use these smokes effectively. Cherish is putting herself in a position. Smokes are going to be out up top here as well. Jeter's going to be inside the bowl here. They're going to try to break this fortification here of Yikes here. First kill, she's actually going to connect with that shot here, but not able to finish it off. Trinity gets a kill here, but Yikes gets all three of them.
And Divine, again, playing very, very well here on map number 2. Optimus as well, defending that home hill, and honestly, that's going to be 4 players down, a couple of players coming off spawn, but you can see just how far away they are. Is anyone from Yikes in a position to push that C hill? I don't think they are. They didn't quite get that map control, but that wave of kills is definitely going to allow them to push up and get good control on the map. It's a 60-point lead almost as it stands. And honestly, for Laser Joe, you need a trip captain. You need it now.
Dior is pushing as a unit here down low. They know that that fortification up top is too strong. This is an important kill here. She's gonna finally get that. Now they need to push up into this home hill, but now they need somebody trying to sneak up top. And the rest of the girls will transition up top here as well. A gets the cap. Here's the revive. 2v2. They stay alive.
Oh my God!
There's a possibility if they kill Jeter.
Oh, Jeter goes down as well. The B hill will be capped, but it's A. I think it was.
Oh, they lost the 2v2 fight today.
Divine and Letnik winning that fight. And do it. Oh, I thought she was gonna blame Letnik. That would have been funny. Never mind.
She just chunked her, yeah.
1-1.
The push was there, so what made that push so special was that Dior, they all transitioned down low. Once they broke ice on the first kill and pushed and started to get aggressive on the home hill, 3 of them transitioned up top because they knew, like, hey, we have to get to B. And at that point, Yikes' forces were just kind of spread out a little bit too thin there. But it was still good. They brought it down to a 2v2 fight on the home hill, just could not win that. And Dior's going to have to put down these shot grenades. This is going to be good. Definitely use these shot grenades here to kind of hold off that push there in the B hill. If they can use them properly, maybe even try to bait Yikes into the B hill. Place a nice proper shot grenade so then you can kind of force that player out into the open, get some shots there through that gate, and try to make a play on that first opening down.
Well, you can see it off the opening. It's going to be Cherish who is trying to be the first one through there. Smoke grenades come out. More smoke grenades come out. I mean, I believe it's going to be Yikes' credit. They do have control of
I think that was
ready.
I think that was a flop shot grenade there. That might have been Yikes' shot grenade, actually. Came there on the edge, though, but those shot grenades won't be able to pick up any downs here. Yikes is going to be in prime position. They can't cap the hill, though. So that's one thing that you want to make sure. Opening down here, that's a miss roll. Can't capitalize on it just yet. They're going for the shots. They're both down, though.
Put damage down, and Cheetah could clean them both up. There's going to be 1. There's going to be 2. Cheetah, is she going to chase for a 3rd? Doesn't matter. Teammates have already done it, and that's Divine that cleans up Lady B Hill now well and truly in Yikes' possession. And Divine looking to actually quickly collapse over towards the A Hill here. I mean, there's only going to be 1 player from Ladies of Dior there. Of course, still relatively low respawns, but now the pressure comes in on the A Hill. Honestly, you don't even need to worry about that player. It's going to be this one you need to worry about. It's going to be Cherish. The kill comes through, and they get the trip cap. Yikes. Whew, millimeters away from Ladies of Dior breaking that hill, but 2-1 now in their favor.
So, Dior had a good setup. They let Yikes and top it into inside of that B hill. Yikes could not cap it. They just needed to kind of back out a little bit, not kind of get caught in those cheeky angles. We saw Jeter pistol down one of the Dior ladies inside that corner, but as long as they were trading, they had a 1-to-1 heal. The points was even. They just had to make sure Jeter did not cap that B hill and just wait for the perfect opportunity to strike and take over that hill once they got their first down. Though, just couldn't put themselves in the right position there, and Jeter just got a pretty clutch down there.
So Yikes now going into round number 4. Respawn starting to get up there. Still nothing too crazy. 16 seconds. We'll see if Ladies of Dior can try and have another attempt at taking over this B hill. Looking at Lux's perspective, needs to be careful though, because there's plenty of resources up there for Yikes, and the kill does come through. That was Jeter that finally went down. Lux should be good to be revived here as well. Lennox trying to put a couple of shots through, but we'll have to be a little bit patient here and wait for teammates to come off spawn.
It's been an even fight up here at this B hill the entire time.
It has been back and forth. It really has.
It's not even one-sided whatsoever.
I feel like the difference right now is Yikes are just a little quicker to do exactly what you just saw Optimus do. Put pressure on those home hills. They're wrapping very, very quickly, and it's almost like they're just rotating too quick.
But so even with their home hill being the cap, Dior cannot be panicked by that and lose reinforcements, because as long as you can, whoever, one of the ladies that's up top inside that bow, they should be able to see that one girl running away from their home hill, know that they just need one player over there and bring the rest of the majority of forces up top to defend a push like this coming in from Yikes.
Divine and Jeter just look too much to handle up top at B, and they will retake control of our mid-neutral hill. Chip away at Ladies of Dior's lead. It's going to be very, very fractional marginal, about 5 points. And in actual fact, they smell blood. They're going for the trip cap, and honestly, they may well actually just get this shoddy out for Optimus. Divine's going to push up. Divine finds one. Trip cap domination comes through. 3-1. Yikes.
So this is where Dior failed that round. They got control over the neutral hill. When Optimus overextended to cap that their home hill, they sent 2 people down there. Now, somebody in that bowl just said to say, hey, she's running away. We just need 1 person there. We need 4 up top. We need to defend this B hill, making sure they're in good positions and to stop that assault there from Yikes. Little things like that is what you go over in scrims. You know, you go over in scrims, you hop in a room with just all 5 of your teammates, and you guys go over, okay, where should we be set up hypothetically if this happens in the situation?
Well, now heading into that round number 5, 18-second respawns. We'll see potentially if Ladies of Dior can try and mount this comeback. Of course, it's worth mentioning this is our grand final. $1,000 of prize pool on the line. First and second walking away with that prize pool. Cheetah now trying to be aggressive up top. The B hill looks as if Ladies of Dior are going to spring it to life. The shot grenades come through. Cheetah could be in some trouble, but managed to find the meat shield just in the nick of time. Will go down, but should have that team support up there as well.
Yes, they should here. And you're going to see the backup here. And now here comes Divine looking to try to clean us up, and she will get that clean up there. The neutral hill will go in favor here of Yikes. Pushing back Dior here. That's going to be 4 down. They can turn this into a trip cap, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah, they're already on that hill. Before we can even say it, they're applying that pressure. And Yikes now just adding a little bit of style to the gameplay. 47 seconds until it was a trip cap. That round 4-1. Final round now of the half.
Yes, it is. Doing very, very well there. So we're going to see this, hopefully a nice heavy weapon being placed here, because it looks like everything is kind of spiraling out of control here. And that's exactly what we're going to see with this drop shot. So drop shot's going down. The tone of this fight is going to have to start to shift down low. They're going to have to engage in this. So we're going to see if this can actually go in favor of Dior.
Well, we'll see. As of now, Yikes, of course, have dominated that B hill fight. This time, though, it's going to be a 4v4 down there for drop shot. We'll see how this one is going to play out. Simple on your screens now. All Ladies of Dior. Smokes out already. Of course, the drop shot's still down. No one yet to go for that bold sneak. And it looks like Simple tries to push through. Lux is going to find one. Oh, beautiful play for Ladies. Fantastic play if they can clean this one up. They need to be careful. And in actual fact, Celestial, the fact that she's walked away with a double there is fantastic. Just buying her teammates time and just chipping away at Ladies of Dior's resources.
Yeah, she was there. And so, as you see, the neutral hill in favor here of Yikes. They're regaining control over their home hill, but now Dior needs to act quickly to get on top of this B hill, make sure that they clear it out. And they're going to get it for free. It was only 1 member there from Yikes. And you see the transition mid-map. Optimus, she's going to actually grab these instants and get back to the rest of her team. They can use... Ooh, Charis is going to catch out one, but they're going to use these instants to regain control over B.
All right, so round number 6 here. As it stands, 2-1 hill advantage in favor of Ladies of Dior. And controlling that mid-neutral hill. Drop shots, that's an ambitious one. And
it is an ambitious one, but as we said before, these drop shots, I don't know if you use these drop shots right now. Like, you use these drop shots to defend that B hill, or just try to make sure you put all those drop shots on Yikes' home hill. But Dior, still coming out of there on top with that round.
Nicely done, nicely done. So 4-2 at the half in favor of Yikes still. But looking at that second half now, it's definitely going to be interesting. Of course, all weapons removed off the map now. 10-second respawns. We're back down to 10-second respawns. And of course, our mid-neutral hill goes down towards Workshop. We've already seen a glimpse of that fight, and it was won by Ladies of Dior, of course.
Now, actually, now, Vincent, I stand corrected here. I actually want to say the last time we did this 4v4 matchup, that actually Lockdown won it. Lockdown won it because I actually remember they had Celestial and they had Divine on their squad. I believe they actually had Celestial and they had Divine on their team. The last time we saw this Yikes roster, we had actually did a show match with Transcendence. We did a show match with Transcendence, and they came out with Just Snipes and Letnik, but Letnik didn't play in our last matchup.
Yeah, you're right.
So Jeter had a whole completely different team. And that was one of the things that kind of sparked the fire there between that Lockdown rematch, because Celestial and AC was like, you know what, we're going to lead this team even though we won and go back over here to Jeter.
Yikes were putting pressure on a trip cap there, but they decided to back away. Probably could have hung around if they really wanted to. Because we are back down to those 10-second respawns though, so for Yikes, they're more about playing that consistent play style than the reckless one, and you got to give them credit for that. Someone's going to clean up looks. Nicely done. Turn around. That's 2. Surely now you just crowd in on this D hill. Trip cap domination coming through. This is to put Yikes at a 5-2 advantage. The E hill is going to be broken though, and it's going to be Cherish. Cherish should be good to actually cap this. Not necessarily sure she needed to stay the full time, but has done, and will walk away with the hill, but instantly should fall. Now Letnik's going to be able to retake this hill. Is there anyone over at D? Yes, there is. And that fight, once again, will be the big one.
They need their home hill. They need to pick up these kills, and they're going to actually break ice there. They're going to actually clear out the Yikes members there. Now, at this point, they need to push up top for Yikes' home hill. Kind of transitioning down low to this barn would be suicide pretty much. It's kind of based off how Yikes is set up here. Yeah, Dior, they need to, it looks like they can be pushing across map here for both home mills.
Yeah, Yikes with a huge lead as well. Have that in mind, 140 to 66 as Optimus finds a 2-piece of her own. Will be traded out there, that's simple as well.
2 members down on both teams.
Trinity gets a pick as well here, so this is by no means over.
They need this kill here on Divine. She's looking to go big though.
Divine probably not going to stay alive, but Celestial is up there. Simple has to push through. Simple has to get inside that hill. Will do so. Oh, and that's a 1v2. The D hill though was.
She didn't even get hit. Wow, Celestial didn't even. I thought I could have sworn she at least got hit with one of those shots.
Just dodging bullets like Neo in the Matrix. 193 to 93. It's a 100-point lead for Yikes. I'd be mind blown to see them throw this one away.
To disrespect.
Oh, Jeter. Let him know. Let him know.
Why they just
I feel like Jeter is the type of person where even if Ladies of Dior had somehow started to get a trip cap, she would have just kept on going.
Nah, 100%. 100%.
Nah, take the round.
Jean Grey of Gears, man. What can I tell you?
I'm making a point.
But I think this would be a good drop shot here. Definitely put it down, either drop shot or boom shot. One of the two. But you definitely want to put your power weapon down now and not wait till it gets to match point.
Looks like they're hovering it. They're thinking about it.
Maybe they're just I think they're gonna, that's exactly what they're going to do. Maybe they're just talking about their strategy. Don't go blocks. Don't go blocks. Marxes. All right. All right. Some support weapons here on the map.
As long as that...
They don't have any more rounds. The reason why I say drop, because they don't have any more rounds to give, right?
Exactly.
You're not going to get another.
It's my biggest pet peeve when teams get match point down and they're like, all right, drop shot time.
Because you can't.
What else are you going to do?
You can't be like, okay, well, wait till another round. Well, that means that you're going to be at match point that round, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
you can't put anything else on the map.
No, yeah. At this point, they shouldn't be in their heads like, man, okay, we can't lose any more rounds. You know, whatever power weapons Yikes is going to put down. But you would have known you would have had that drop shot there for a few rounds at least. But 3 are going to get wiped here.
Yep. Good start for Yikes once again. And honestly, it looks like Divine is really thinking about
all
that.
dead, actually. So this is going to be domination here.
We'll see if Trinity is going to be able to get there. Trinity's going to be the first one. And she's actually close. Smoke grenade was tagged onto the wall. Trip cap domination coming through. Just trying to find these kills, and honestly this could be another 5 wipe. There's just 2 of them. It's Divine and Optimus, and they're wiping out the entire team, and that is going to be championship point for Yikes. They are 1 round away now from that $750 first place prize.
So looks like Celestial and Divine are about to go back to back here.
Back to back.
Okay, and be the only ones, only girls here to win 2 of these tournaments so far. And we will see the M-bar go up top. So looks like Ladies of Dior feels like they were having better luck on the top half of the map. And they're trying to force this fight up there once again.
Of course, that's their last possible weapon placement at this time. I'm not going to have another chance to do so. And for Yikes, they're going to be feeling good. They can probably smell that prize money already. 14-second respawn round now here in round 3 of our second half. And we're going to be on board with Trinity, who has had a fantastic evening of Gears of War, I think it's fair to say, but Divine just has her
I'm surprised they let her go up there by herself, though, to fight for that M-bar. It looks like Dior is going to, I want to say that's luck. Is
she good with the M-bar?
We're about to find out.
I think she actually just got 1 down, and that's 3 players that fall. Simple, you've got to be careful, dodges it, but you're being trip capped, and you're in absolute no man's land. You're not going to get back to the D-hill. Oh, but a teammate
Trinity.
will. Trinity somehow saves the day, but you can just see all of Yikes starting to push forward. Whenever you're ready to hit a shot, Jeter, that'd be great.
Jeter's reminding me of God, please, right now. On camera.
Eso sí es bullying, señores. Eso sí es un bullying super pro. No más, vieron cómo se lo estaban bulleando. Se pasaron de lanza. ¿Qué tal, chicos? He vuelto. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Un saludo para Diana, que le dio su mensaje. Saludos para Gamerplay. Un saludote, porque se quedaron todos. Quién sabe, tal están disfrutando de la partida, chicos. Está muy buena la partida. La verdad, se la rifaron estas chavas. Le están bulleando otra vez, No, hombre, no, estas chicas quieren respeto. Están diciendo, respétame, mira nomás eso. Mira ese bullying. Mira eso no se ve ni siquiera en el de los varoniles, señores. Solo se ve cómo bailan. Pero miren ese bullying, chicos. No, la verdad, mis respetos para estos teams, chavos. La verdad, se la merecen, me espantó tu voz. Es que ese es el chiste. Ya, GG para Yikes. Llega tiempo, chicos, para la final, llega tiempo para comentarles a la final. Saludos Christopher, saludos chicos, ahora sí, mándenme saludos, vamos a saludarles. Aquer, saludos, gracias aquí, Pablo, Sky, gracias por estarnos viendo. Dice esas Yikes, sí, la verdad, son muy buenas, jugaron muy bien, pero esas buleadas. Saludos Yana, saludos Luis, ¿qué onda? La verdad jugaron muy bien estas chicas. Pero bueno, vamos a ver. Al parecer creo que fue el último match del día de hoy. Entonces, a ver. Por desgracia no pude contestar estos, chicos. Voy a ver si ahorita puedo sacar unos. Ya no pude votar ahí por mi equipo. Ya me perdí de estos, chavos, ni modo. Así pasa cuando sucede, así que pues, ¿qué se puede hacer? Y es algo que no puedo retuitear esas porquerías porque no tengo munición cesiada. Canción de luchadores, tienen canción de luchadores. Ahí está, chicos. Sí, vamos a retuitear aquí a ver si ahorita alcanzo, aunque sea. No va a alcanzar ni una. A ver si queda una encuesta ahorita. A ver si puedo desbloquear aunque sea uno. Que bueno, miren, chicos, llegaron más audiencia, 3000 espectadores. Aunque bueno, vamos a ver qué tal. Saludos a Ricardo, saludos a Team Alexis, saludos. Gracias por estarnos viendo, a Lens, gracias por estar aquí. Dice que skin por nada, no dan skin, chicos, no dan skins. De hecho, por eso mucha gente no ve esto, porque no regalan nada. Pero pues yo nací y apoyo yo siempre al Pro Circuit. De verdad, muy bien jugado de ellas, muy bien jugado.
you guys can officially take it off your cycles.
Yes.
A ver otro match, a ver otro match, a ver. Oye, ¿qué? Ah, no. No, gracias. No, oh, miren, Dinner va a reemplazar a Forge. Ya vamos a ver un mapa nuevo para esto, chavos, ¿eh? Ya vamos a ver un mapa nuevo por fin. Un nuevo mapa para... un nuevo mapa para el Pro Circuit. Va a ser reemplazado por Forge, por Forjar. Es bueno, ¿no? Porque ya también como que verlo siempre los mismos mapas, como que ya estaba aburriendo un poco. Pero, o sea, no puedo pasar los packs, mano, porque no tengo gold en mi cuenta. Entonces, por alguna extraña razón, yo siento que es eso, porque ya intenté pasarlos, pero no se puede. Dice Diamante, ¿quieres salas de pollo? Échalas, Luis, claro que sí. Toda la comida es bienvenida a mi estómago. Saludos con corazón. Dice, saludos Ricardo, bienvenido, gracias por venir a lo hardcore el día de hoy aquí con nosotros, gracias. De las que ganaron, ¿de dónde son? Ahorita les digo dónde son. A ver, Yikes, son de Estados Unidos, chicos. Lo que es Yikes, Ladies, Look Down, Ladies of Dior y Lotus son de Estados Unidos. N7, Famous Fatals, Transcendence son mexicanas, chavos. Así que son tres equipos mexicanos, chicos. Debemos apoyarlas. Debemos apoyarlas. Yo también quiero saber, dice Leo. Pues esta es la información, chicos. Excelente, chicos, excelente, muy bien. Muchas gracias, chicos, por habernos acompañado el día de hoy. Este fue el Pro Circuit de los equipos femeninos. Estaré al pendiente de cuándo va a ser el próximo. Hay que ver, hay que seguir viendo a estas chicas, a ver hasta dónde llegan. Esperemos que lleguen muy lejos. Desafortunadamente, el equipo mexicano del día de hoy perdió, pero esperemos se pueda recuperar, esperemos que pueda salir adelante, aunque lo que no sé bien es los brackets cómo están, chavos. Voy a investigarlo, ya les estaré dando nota de ello. Así que pues bueno, estaré pendiente de esto. Esperemos que nuestras chicas mexicanas lleguen muy lejos. ¿Qué pasó, Luis? ¿Qué pasó? Dice, no te vayas, Carlos. No, ahorita me quedo a hablar con ustedes un ratillo, chicos, aunque sea un ratillo con ustedes. Ya está dando lo demás la trituradora. ¿Es dato o pregunta? De hecho, ahorita checo, chicos. Ahorita yo checo a ver si... Voy a checar si ya me llegaron a mí. Ahorita reviso eso. Así que vamos a ver. Los equipos mexicanos son N7, Famous Fatals y Transcendence. Ok, chicos, a ver, vamos a ver. De hecho, miren, creo que están activos esos packs ahorita. No sé, la verdad no sé. Pero sale hasta sale. A ver, vamos a ver, chicos. Yo creo que ya acabó esto, sí, porque ya fue el último match. Igual foro, muchas gracias, chicos. Ahorita voy a seguir hablando con ustedes un ratillo, aunque sea unos 5 minutitos. Ya terminamos esto. Así que no se alarmen, no se vayan todavía. Vamos a ver. Déjenme checar. Déjenme ver si puedo ver los brackets, chavos. Déjenme ver si puedo verlos. Para que les dé los datos importantes de esto, ¿no? Es que la verdad, como les comento, no hacen tanta publicidad, por así decirlo, de estas chicas. Pero igual, yo creo que deberían hacer también así como los equipos varoniles, ¿no? Que ponen toda la información que se necesita y todo eso. Ok, ahí les damos nuestro apoyo. Claro que sí, vamos a seguir viendo todo esto. Bueno, aunque sea entramos a una encuesta, chicos, aunque sea entramos a una. A ver si de pura suerte llegamos a ganar. Que no creo, ahora no creo, pero nunca queda de más pues apoyar a estos teams que la verdad Si nosotros, chicos, si nosotros no compráramos estos Gears Packs, si nosotros no compráramos el juego, si nosotros no compráramos accesorios de Gears of War, estos torneos no se darían a conocer, no se darían porque pues no habría recursos, ¿no? Entonces, queriendo o no, nosotros estamos apoyando a todo lo que es el Pro Circuit, y eso es bueno, apoyar a todos estos equipos, apoyar nuestro juego favorito, que es lo mejor de todo, apoyar nuestro juego favorito. Y la verdad, muchas gracias a la gente que se quedó, la verdad, mis respetos, porque gente así, vale la pena porque está apoyando realmente al juego, no solo por skins o porque regalen cosas, sino porque realmente lo está apoyando, que no regalen nada. Eso es bueno. ¿Qué tal, Pepe García? Mucho gusto, gracias por estar aquí. Dice, ¿quiénes son los de México? Dice ahí, ya lo había mencionado, pero vamos de nuevo. Es N7, Fatals y Transcendence. Son 3 equipos mexicanos, chicos, que debemos apoyarlas. Dice Anisa, dame tu sonrisa mientras te doy. What the fuck. Queda con tu rima. Ok, chicos, bueno, aquí ya terminó. Vamos a ver si ya nos dieron los skins. De Gears of War, chicos. Vamos a ver si nos dieron los skins. Procederé a abrir el juego, chavos. Nada más voy a checar eso, chicos. No voy a poder jugar ahorita Gears con ustedes, chicos, ya que ando haciendo otras cosas, así que espero me puedan entender. Vamos a ponerle ahí GG. Pero bueno, olvídenlo, no podré comentar. Pero bueno, qué bueno que ya terminó esto para que procederemos a terminar el stream. Pero vamos a ver si ya me llegaron las armas, chicos. Saludos a Carlos, gracias por estarnos viendo. Muchas gracias, de verdad. Gracias por tu apoyo. Muchas gracias, Astral. Si yo apoyo a todas menos a las game. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué, Astral? ¿Por qué no las apoyas? ¿Andas peleadas con ellas o qué? Tú con todo el mundo te andas peleando, Astral. Dice, madre mía, yo no tendré la Hammer, pues. No, chicos, ya los Skin Phantom que pasaron. Saludos, Epic. Kill Laura, gracias por estarnos viendo, muchas gracias. Vamos a ver, chicos, a ver si ya me dieron los skins ahí para quienes tienen duda. Vamos que nada más vamos súper rápido a ver esto. Ok, a ver. Vamos a ver. Al parecer, chicos, me acaba de llegar la marca, creo, porque me está marcando algo ahí para desbloquearme. Y sí, chicos, efectivamente nos llegó la marca. Al parecer sí están entregando por día. A ver, si no tengo la overkill. Sí, chicos, al parecer están entregando por día, chicos. Ahí está la marca. El día de hoy me la acaban de entregar. No sé si ustedes también ya le han dado la overkill, pero pues esperemos que sí, ¿no? Entre más skins les llegue más rápido es mejor. Aunque bueno, yo desafortunadamente ya me estoy arrepintiendo de estos skins. De hecho, como ven, ya quité lo que es mi Nasher de Phantom. No me gustó, sinceramente. A mí, en mi parecer, es bueno el diseño, es bueno, no digo que no. Pero yo, la verdad, me gustan mucho los skins animados. Y me gustaba demasiado el otro skin. Pero bueno, ya yo siento que es ya como gusto personal, chicos. Tal vez a ustedes sí les guste y todo eso. Pero bueno, a ver, aquí, miren, tengo 19,000 créditos. Y 5 packs de leads, chavos. Quiero ver qué hay en la tienda, chavos. Quiero ver si han puesto algo nuevo antes de... Porque al parecer hoy no abriré Gears. Más que ahorita. Ok. Siguen los packs de... Dice del 1, 2 y 3. Ok, bueno, chicos. Pues bueno, chicos, al parecer sí ya me llegó un skin. Al parecer va a ser uno por día. Entonces, pues sí, chicos. Saludos, Misael Barreda. Saludos a Pepe García. Gracias, chicos, por haberse quedado. A mí no... ¿Qué? A mí ya me dieron la overkill. Ok. Ok, entonces probablemente están intercambiando algunos skins, chavos. Entonces yo creo que van a estar entregando uno por día. Ayer entregaron Ember, hoy entregan otro. Yo creo que mañana van a entregar otro. Yo creo que la Lancer va a ser la última. Esperemos que no, esperemos que sea de los primeros ya para que sea como el equipamiento principal y ya no les importe tanto lo demás. Porque yo creo que la mayoría estaba queriendo la Lancer. Entonces vamos a ver qué tal igual se ve la Lancer. Igual y se ve un poco bien. Así que pues bueno, vamos a estar esperando. Diciendo que yo no tengo consola para jugar. Y si alguien me regala una, dice Misael. Si a mí no me gustó, dice, la verdad, me gustaban más los skins anteriores, chavos. A mí me gustaban más los anteriores. Pero bueno, pues, ¿qué podemos hacer? A veces tratan de ayudarnos por gente que se quejó. Pero pues bueno, no importa, chicos. Hay que aún así, en fin de cuentas, es un skin gratis, podría decirse. Gratis después de tanto tiempo que nosotros tuvimos que pasar para obtenerlos. Pero pues al fin de cuentas son gratis, ¿no? Entonces, no, pues qué bueno chicos, ya se van cargando. Bueno chicos, yo me retiro, ya saben, yo soy LDiamonDie. Nos vemos en un próximo stream. Les recuerdo el día viernes de stream de Gears of War privadas con suscriptores. Así que espero no se la pierdan. Dejen su like, dejen todos sus likes, dejen su campanita al canal. Y nos vemos en las redes sociales, chicos. Ahí les estaré pasando información que llegue a ver de Gears of War. Y bueno chicos, yo me retiro. Muchas gracias. Nos vemos hasta la próxima para Scalo Hardcore. Así que nos vemos chicos.